Ever notice how ads always pop up at the worst moments? When the killer's identity is about to be revealed. During that perfect meditation flow. On Amazon Music, we believe in keeping you in the moment. That's why we've got millions of ad-free podcast episodes, so you can stay completely immersed in every story, every reveal, every breath. Download the Amazon Music app and start listening to your favorite podcasts ad-free, included with Prime.
I met him 15 years ago. I was told there was nothing left. No reason, no conscience, no understanding, and even the most rudimentary sense of life or death, of good or evil, right or wrong. I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. I spent 8 years trying to reach him, and then another 7 trying to keep him locked up, because I realized that what was living behind that boy's eyes was purely and simply evil. Was doing very well last night.
Do you have some?
I can try some, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wing them on the spot.
Episode 17, John Carpenter's The Savage Horror Creeps episode.
The episode
My
of
name
John
is
Carpenter.
Corey. Over there is Nate.
Hello.
Victoria in the house. Josie in the house.
In the house. Hello. Hello.
What is this?
In the house.
Oh, I know.
You remember the 90s?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Instead of
I
saying
really do.
somebody's there, you say they're in the house.
They're in the house. Yeah.
in the house.
Except the girls look freaked out tonight. But yeah. Our John Carpenter
in the
night.
house. They're in the house.
We're
John
just
Carpenter.
in the spooky spirit.
Yeah. John
Nobody can
Carpenter.
ever
night.
argue over which John Carpenter movie is better than the other one anymore.
No, and this was a big thing for us to do. I mean, like, let's be honest. It's John Carpenter. He's on the Mount Rushmore. No matter what Mount Rushmore you put of horror directors, right? Or horror creators, he's got to be on that one, right? What?
I mean, he's made good movies in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. But
Throughout
I don't know, Wes Craven, Tobe Hooper, George A. Romero.
Wes Craven's got to be up there. I agree. George Romero's got to be up there. For me anyway. I know some people might argue that one.
Yeah.
I could see that one. But there's no one out there that's not going to put John Carpenter, though. Right?
I mean, there's only 4.
Yeah, there'd be only 4.
I
but
think he'd be number 5 or 6 on my list.
John Carpenter.
John Carpenter.
No way.
Yeah.
So our first director series that we're doing
Well, he did
is...
for George A. Romero.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. Yeah.
George
This is
A.
our
Romero,
second in our
and
director
now
series.
we're doing John Carpenter, and we've argued about it. We've had a couple of his... we've covered a couple of his things, and we're arguing about it, and everybody says, wonder what. So here's what it is.
Yeah.
John Carpenter's, and we'll talk. I'll think more, and we'll figure out if he's the 4th best or the 6th best.
Now you've just... you've dropped him down another rank since we were just...
But no, I, in my personal opinion, I mean... I'd
John,
like to see
you don't think John Carpenter is one
I'd
of
like
the...
to see Lloyd Kaufman up there.
I mean, I would argue for Lloyd Kaufman before Tobe Hooper.
Really?
Yeah, because Tobe Hooper had some good films, but he's had a lot of stinkers.
I think
Oh my God.
yeah, we're gonna change worst movie to the stinker award, I guess. But John Carpenter even also, like Body Bags, he gave shouts out to Wes Craven, Tobe Hooper, and
Yeah, his friends. Yeah.
well, I don't know.
Well, maybe not, but like the iconic ones. I'm not saying that Tobe Hooper isn't iconic, but I could see him in a 6th spot before I'd see. And Lloyd Kaufman, a lot of people are going to be like, no, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, like, what he's churning out and has been churning out since
He's never gonna
late
die.
70s. I mean,
You might be right. He might be the fourth head.
John Carpenter sneaks in at the number 4 spot. You're already trolling me this
Before
episode.
we get real deep into it, just get watched and news out of the way, right?
Yeah. Yep. So first time listeners, let's go into what we've been watching.
So I watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, and The Pope's Exorcist.
Okay.
And you've already watched The Pope's Exorcist.
I
You kinda
have.
said it was mediocre and boring. And I've been talking shit about this all year, and The Pope's Exorcist wasn't that bad.
Okay. Well, okay. Was it not that bad, or was it better than what you thought it was?
Better than what I thought it was.
Okay. So that's all the reviews that I've really heard about it. Is either people didn't like it, or people are like, whoa, way better than I expected.
Yeah.
Which doesn't mean it's good. It just meant you went into it with shit expectations. And it turned out to be okay.
There's a lot of, well, and then there's that Nefarious movie. So there's a lot of exorcism movies getting ready for the new Exorcist, which actually I'm starting to change my mind. And I think this first one might be good.
Kind of like the first Halloween.
Kind of like the first Halloween.
Yeah. We've been tricked before.
But yeah, Pope's Exorcist, 2.5 out of 5 stars.
Okay.
Russell
Yeah.
Crowe did pretty good.
Actually, I'd put it there too.
Yeah.
You know, and I think I said it on the last episode that I watched it on the plane, which probably didn't do it any justice.
Right.
But from what I saw,
I watched
though-
it on Netflix, so it made it feel.
Yeah, you watched it on a real TV at least.
Yeah.
You know. But I mean, I thought like the opening was cool.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
a cool concept, and Russell Crowe's great in it.
Yeah, and
I think he's really great.
The way he's talking back to all those guys, and then the kid was beat up, and how it jumped from bodies, and
It just really dives into
is
the
evil.
exorcism right away, or not the exorcism, but like the possession stuff right away. Already,
It was
he's
all right.
talking like he's eaten eggs and chain smoked cigarettes for 40 years.
and not horror, but
Ew.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem was fun for a little bit.
Oh, really? You're the first one I've heard say something not glowingly
I
positive
watched
about it.
all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies after this, and I ranked them, and it is second to last.
Is this when we do our TMNT
Talked
sidecast?
about it, yeah.
Oh my
But I
God.
got the original first, the second one second,
Secret of the Ooze.
Sounds
yeah,
good.
and then I
Sounds right.
actually have Megan Fox original, Out of the Shadows, and then I have Mutant Mayhem, and then I have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, the time one.
Oh, see, I didn't mind that, but I haven't seen that since I was a kid.
It's not very good. I mean, Casey Jones is back in it, but you can see their arms. Their like full costumes aren't even on. It's
yeah.
weird, and the mouths don't match up with the words.
What I don't like is that there's a meme going around, and has been for years, of the original. It's the original film, and it's one of the costumes, and one of the turtles has their mouth open, and someone has paused the movie, and you can see eyes in the mouth,
Yes.
and it's terrifying looking. And it's ruined it for me. But
And here's the thing about there's if you actually look at the costumes now from the original movies, they're all rotten and like falling apart, and they look scary as hell.
really,
Because the latex and because you can still buy Donatello right now for like millions of dollars, but yeah, it's like all decayed and rotted away.
kind of like the original Michael Myers mask, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it looks like shit.
But the new Mutant Mayhem one, it's like they did their own animation. They did this new type of animation, which is very appealing to you at first,
Okay.
and then you get sick of it very quick. And then
Yeah.
they put all the action figures that you ever had. You know what I mean? Like Shredder's not the bad guy, Crane's not the bad guy, it's Superfly, it's Ice Cube, John Carpenter legend.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
he's the only actual bad guy, but he's got like 40 cronies of every action figure from all the shows. And they're all not bad guys.
So who is a bad guy in Mutant Mayhem?
Superfly is the only one.
Just Ice Cube.
I like
What?
that.
That's kind of a spoiler, I guess.
Oh. Well, whatever. I don't really.
Yeah, like Paul Rudd is Gecko, the skateboarding guy. There's just a lot of characters, and there's a lot of shit going on. And they really took some liberties with the characters by, like, they made Raphael a fat guy.
Really? That's never been a thing.
And then they made Michelangelo
turtle.
Crazy Short. And they they just took liberties with their personalities. It was all right, though.
I don't know.
I love turtles, but maybe
I was actually going to check that out sooner than later.
I'd still
And
check it
now-
out. I mean,
Yeah.
And now I don't want to.
I don't want. No one wants a short Michelangelo. No one wants a short Toxic Avenger or a short Michelangelo.
Yeah.
What's wrong with being short, Nate?
Yeah, Nate.
Mute that mic. She's too short for this podcast. No, but I mean, like, I don't know. That's a weird. It's a weird concept. They weren't like that.
And they made
Like, why did they go
very
that route?
feminine.
Yeah.
And they made the whole movie kind of about Leonardo.
Which is my third favorite, I guess.
Who's your least favorite?
Well, let's rank the Ninja Turtles. So Michelangelo, Raphael, Leonardo, and Donatello. 1
you
through
think
4.
Donatello's the worst? Corey Feldman?
Yeah.
Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo, Leonardo.
Mine's the blue one. I get them mixed up.
Leonardo.
Okay.
Okay.
Leo
Is your number
Nardo. From the movie, they want to go to school, so they only have one name.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Michelangelo, Raphael,
Oh my God.
What?
Donatello, and they all make fun of him for being Leo Nardo.
Don. You could have just went with
Leonardo.
Don. Tello.
Donatello, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what they did.
Oh, Donatello.
I don't know. I mean, that would have been something. That would have been an interesting twist.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, he's very feminine in the film as well. Nerdy and feminine.
Well,
People are going to get mad if I keep talking about the turtles. But did you see anything?
I didn't see a single thing other than what we have for this episode and upcoming episodes.
Well, you heard that the release date for Thanksgiving, Eli Roth Thanksgiving, is November 17th.
I did watch the trailer for that. I'm pretty excited about it.
I didn't even actually watch the trailer. I just read the thing about it's coming out November 17th.
Yeah, and I'm very excited about it. The trailer looks great. There is cues from the Grindhouse trailer in it that they've actually filmed, which is really really cool. But it looks, I think what it's going to be is a good old-fashioned over-the-top slasher by Eli Roth. And that excites me more than anything.
I think it's just going to be gory. Well, yeah, because there's the Pilgrim Slasher, yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be over-the-top and fun, and it's just going to be a slasher. No more, no less. And I'm actually excited about that because we haven't had shit like that for so long.
Yeah.
Everything's got to be, heady these days.
So that's good news.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it.
And then the other thing...
Wait, can we go back to Exorcist, though? So you're excited about it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so what changed you? Because I know you were lukewarm on it like I am.
Well, no. I just don't want that guy to do it. But
David Gordon Green?
I just want it to be
Yeah.
good. Nothing else has really been that good this year. Besides Evil
It's
Dead.
true, and just wait till we get to next year, right?
I mean, you
Yeah.
can't put all your eggs in the Saw basket.
My
is?
eggs have not been in the
Who
same.
is?
They have
Who's-
not been in that basket since 3.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a hot take or something, but
Yeah.
Probably.
fuck, I worry
got
next
me.
year is like we're going to be reviewing things like Children of the Corn. And shit.
Which is what we're going to be horror terroring, and I saw 10.
Saw
okay.
10.
I was waiting for it.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll be doing...
I will say that because I don't care about that movie, I did watch the trailer for that one too. And all right, it looks better than what I thought. So we'll see what the cards say though, because ultimately they've been
Right.
pretty right. They've been pretty spot on this
Yeah,
year.
it's really weird.
Well, I mean, is it?
It is.
Or is
I
it
don't
just like appropriate tarot?
And I guess the only other thing I was going to bring up in news is if you've been on social media, you've been seeing all your friends, horror fans or not horror friends, doing the Face of Horror.
Not me though.
I
The
have.
contest
I haven't.
I have seen that.
with a thick-necked motherfucker, Crowley and Jason
Kane Hodder.
Kane Hodder. But I feel like there's a million people doing. I feel like there's 50 people in each town doing it right now. And out of the 50 people in each town in America, and even like outside of America, one person wins this.
Right.
So is it like multiple rounds? Several
Yeah,
rounds?
like the end of the last round ends today or the 15th.
So do you know somebody that's in them?
Oh yeah, a whole bunch of people.
Oh,
Like,
really?
Pretty much like half the people go to witchcraft. Went to witchcraft.
Oh shit. So then maybe I know people.
Like Krampus, he's doing pretty good. That Tea Kettle Girl, fucking Shannon, fucking all these people. I shouldn't be naming names, but yeah, it's like my whole.
You haven't.
It's like half.
You don't worry, you haven't, unless someone's actual Christian name was Krampus.
It might be
Krampus Paulson.
Michael Krampus
from Baltimore.
But no, and I've been seeing it, and I was like, well, no. But yeah, I just feel like they really got a lot of people to do that.
Wow,
that's cool.
Well, that's good. That's good. So it's guys and girls then.
Guys and girls.
Nice.
Guys and girls.
All right, very cool.
You went a photo shoot with
Yeah, what's the price for it?
Kane Hodder, $1,300 or $13,000 or something.
Oh, for real?
You
Shit.
get to go to California, do a photo shoot with some guy with a real thick neck, and then you get money.
Is it still too late to get into
Well,
this?
first round
That's what
ends
I'm
in a day. So you can rack up a lot of votes. But the people can either
Can we-
vote
can we
once a
group
day
together?
on Facebook, vote twice a day on a different platform, or you can pay like $50 and get like 20
I don't
votes.
like that because then all
Yeah.
you got
So,
is
Yeah,
like,
a rich person's
right?
gonna win.
yeah,
Buy
yeah,
your own
The money.
votes.
yeah, or you got a simp. Is that a simp? Am I using that correctly?
Yeah.
I'm getting kind of old for the new terminology, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like if you got some guy or girl
You're my
fawning all
simp.
over you,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't.
that's
I don't
true.
actually
No.
really.
I
know
would
the
spend
You
a
difference.
simp
lot.
on me.
I would. I would simp you.
Does that
I
just
would,
mean like
Does that-
admire?
would you simp
Admire?
me?
What's the definition?
It just means
Yeah, but it's more like the like.
like fan.
I
somebody
am-
that's obsessed with you.
I'm so obsessed with you. I'm going to spend all my money.
I'm gonna
to,
be
like
a
paying
simple
for these
person
votes and
support
like
you
being.
and everything.
Yeah,
Because
I
was
don't know
like,
what simp
I was
actually
like,
stands for.
stan. That's a stan, right?
No, that Stan is a
stan's
crazy
like a fan,
obsessive
yeah.
fan.
But
that'll
I thought
stalk you.
I thought simp and stan were like the same.
But Stans are stalkers. Sims are
like they'll go through your garbage
supporters.
can. It's
A
really
simp,
creepy.
a Stan would do that. A simp
Yeah,
would.
yeah.
A simp would. If you entered in this contest, they would be like, "I dump my entire paycheck in votes for you."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like that
okay.
way. Yeah.
Alrighty.
I think.
Like they like your post. First person to like your post every time you post.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe our
somebody
listeners
sending
could let us know if we're actually if we're hip, if we're with it.
If we're
Don't know. Yeah. So that's you've been watching anything else?
Nope.
How about you, Victoria?
nope.
Okay. Very cool.
I haven't. No,
And I haven't
I've
watched
been
anything
so
either.
busy,
so,
so-
yeah, no, that's all right.
I'm dying to know John Carpenter's rank. So why don't we get into?
Should we do a little listener emails before we
Because
get
you
into
got
it?
two of
tonight?
them, right?
I got two
And one of them is
emails
lengthy.
tonight. One of them is, well, both of them are great. Both of them are great emails. So here we go. So this one comes from listener Emily, and I am super excited to read this one, actually. This might just hit you in the feels, Corey, if you have any left. Yeah. So, hello, Savage Horror Creeps. My name is Emily, and I had the pleasure of meeting all of you at Witchcraft back in April, thanks to my good friend Jacoby, a Jacoby friend. Okay.
Jacoby friend.
Yeah, so I do remember Emily. You remember Emily, right?
Yeah, Evil Dead Emily.
Yeah, that's funny you say that because she said we had just seen Evil Dead Rise in theaters, which was also my first Evil Dead movie. I think we maybe
made fun of
gave
her
her
for
some
that,
shit
yeah.
for anything. You know.
It's weird.
What, weird that we gave her shit? Yeah.
No, weird.
That's
that-
not really like us at all. I wanted to come back to one of the parties shortly after being introduced to the location, but my life became a horror movie when I essentially had a stroke in early May and spent the summer in rehab learning to walk again.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's terrible. I'm happy to report I'm back in my apartment in I'm not going to say the city, just whatever. But I'm happy to be back in my apartment and continue to work hard to get back to where I was before this incident. I had considered myself an avid horror fan, but after listening to a couple of your episodes, I realized I'd barely scratched the surface of the genre. I don't have a top 10 or even a top 5, but two of my favorites have to be the one and only Carrie from 1976, good pick, and Midsommar, also a good pick. I love the idea of gateway horror into a kid's intro to horror for an episode. My suggestions for an episode would be a doll horror or camera horror, like the Blair Witch Project, Paranormal Activity, stuff like that. So basically found footage.
Yeah.
Which, you know what? With all the shit that she's gone through and the fact that, unfortunately, she's kind of going through rehab trying to feel better, she's listening to us, which is, you're kind of going about it the wrong way, I think, personally. But no, we really appreciate you listening, and we're so sorry that happened. That, you know what? We're kind of booked for the next couple of episodes. We got some big plans for the Halloween season coming up. But what do you think about our mid-November episode or something?
I think dolls would be a great
Dolls would be a great one. Should we go with dolls?
You know, gifts and stuff like that. And I've been dying to talk a little bit more about Chucky. I'm wearing a Chucky shirt right now.
Okay, that's a good point. Yeah,
Chucky's dolls, Annabelle's dolls. There's dolls. There's Megan. Ooh, yeah, she's coming back.
We're not talking about Megan.
Yeah,
we will talk about Megan.
I won't.
There is.
That makes two of us.
Does that count Puppet Master too?
I was thinking no.
It's gotta, right? Yeah, it's gotta. Ooh, so there's a lot of movies here. So yeah, so in honor of
found footage would be fun, but that one is a crapshoot of a lot of people making movies with their homemade cameras.
But camera
that could be big and messy. Yeah. I think we should save that.
We should save that, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think dolls is a good idea.
What were you saying about camera horror?
Well, I was just trying to think of, like, because Paranormal Activity is different than, like, found footage, you know?
Is it?
No, that's all found footage because it's all cameras they put up in their house.
Well, right.
Yeah, I guess I didn't find it.
I guess.
Yeah.
And, like, poopski tapes.
The poopski tapes.
Nobody wants to watch the poop. The
Poughkeepsie tapes. That one freaks me out, actually.
Right, right. Thank you.
And then the gateway to horror we've been
totally different than the Poopski tapes. The Poopskeet tapes.
No, Poopskeet tapes.
No, it's
Poopskeet?
Poopskeet.
Poopskeet.
Poop keep, like keep and poop.
Okay. Oh, the poop. You poop. You keeps the poops.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Poop keepsies.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay. So after all that,
in a fight about that movie, she watched it instead of watching one of the ones she was supposed to watch, and I said, "Stop watching it," and she was all grossed out and weird.
Well.
And I was like, "You deserve it for watching that stupid movie."
Sounds like we have one to fight about in the future, though. But since we just said poops keeps and things like that, we'll go with doll horror.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Emily, after that long road of recovery, we're gonna dedicate that episode to you. So, she just goes on to say, I shared my current sketchbook with us at the bar that night, and she wants to give us some Michael Myers and Jason stickers that she's done. And in fact, she included a picture of it. So. Really cool. Like that's really nice of her to do that. Yeah, that's some cool artwork there.
I love that.
Yeah, so that's very sweet of you to do. So, hey, sorry to hear about that. That's actually really bad.
That's crazy.
And that's you missed out on you did miss out on a lot of fun, unfortunately. Not to rub it in, but. I will say that because of that, and because he had this long road to recovery, because this episode's going to drop in mid-September, so you've been dealing with this for, 4 or 5 months now at this point?
We didn't know. How come Jacoby didn't tell us?
You should, Emily, if you're listening to this, email us back in your address. Savage Horror Groups are going to send you a little care package, a little get well soon package for you too, just for that. So yeah, thank you for emailing in, and mid-November, we're dedicating that episode of doll horror to Emily.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. All right, to the next episode, or to the next email tonight. This is from listener and our buddy Erica, and this one, she goes on in some length, and I mean that in a good way. I don't think, and this is a challenge to all the other listeners out there, I don't think you're going to put forth a well-crafted email like Erica did here, because she took some time and effort, and arguably to say maybe more time and prep work than maybe we've put into some of our earlier shows.
Entire episodes. I'm sure. No, I'm
Look
sure.
at these. I write these all. Look at all the colors.
Dude,
Look at all the colors.
it's handwritten notes.
Look at all the colors.
You're advanced. You're on another level, but no. So Erica goes on. So, yo, creeps.
Oh, that sounds like her.
Yep, yo, creeps. I already told you my suggestion for an episode, but you told me to email in, so I'm here. Yeah, well, don't hit us up on the street with an.
Yeah,
I'm never gonna remember that.
I think we were at my apartment that night.
Yeah.
No, shit.
Weird. I think I looked at her. And
You
I
were
said,
like,
"Dude."
email.
Like, I won't even listen to you right now.
So, her topic that she would like to see covered, and we'll get into it in a little bit, is female villains of horror movies.
Yes, I love that.
It's great, right?
It is.
It's a
idea.
great episode. It should be done, but the thing is that Erica goes into giving us our top 10 list of her favorite female spooky characters, and honestly, it's so good that I don't know if we're going to be able to do an episode that's better than this one right now, to be honest with you. So, she's got it in 1. So let me go down to. Well, she said 10. But then she wrote such a in-depth email that she actually gave us 11 because she lost count midway through. But so there's a bonus one, so I'll save that for the end. But at number 10, it's Natalie Portman as Nina Sayers in Black Swan. You guys seen that movie? Yes,
Black Swan, yes.
We were gonna cover it in that one year, but we labeled it not a horror movie.
We did. But I could. A lot of
time.
people do, and and even her.
Darren Aronofsky is great.
He really is. And even her opening line is, yeah, I know, okay? I'd call it more of a psychological thriller than a horror movie. She, quote unquote, H-A-A-R-A-A.
She did horror.
H-A-A-R-A-A.
There's a lot of movies, though, that we've talked about all the time. At least one movie an episode that's maybe considered
Well, that's the greatest thing about horror, though.
Well, right.
Right?
Well, yeah.
But it
that's what I'm saying,
transcends genres.
Yeah.
But she says, even though it might not be a horror movie, the acting is fucking phenomenal, though, okay? The bitch is this is her words, not mine, okay? I just want to say this. The bitch is unhinged and hellbent. Natalie Portman was perfect at playing a desperate-to-be-perfect schizophrenic ballerina. She wasn't as ruthless and violent as some of the aforementioned lady creeps, which we'll get to, but the rapid demise of Nina's mental and psychological states were very well executed. Cinematography was gorgeous, and that hot lesbian scene between Nina... Again, her words, not mine.
No, Erica's
that
coming
hot
through.
lesbian scene between Nina and Mila Kunis' character Lily? Yes, please. Not knowing if some crazy shit actually happened or if it was another hallucination. Exactly the point. Yeah, so I am lukewarm on that movie. I'll tell you that right now. But they did do great.
It's a good movie.
Great jobs in it. I need to see it again.
So you're never in the mood for it.
I could see it. Well, and that's the thing. That's exactly what I was going to say is that I think it's one of those where you kind of need to give another look at it because if you're not in the right movie for mood for one of those movies, you're done.
These movies make your genitals hurt.
I like that. Okay.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Sorry.
I don't.
Both.
Moving right along, Essie Davis as Amelia Vanek in The Babadook. Again, her words. I just want you to know this.
Is that the mom or the Babadook?
Yeah, it is the mom. Yeah.
She's the villain?
Well, here's what Erica says. Right.
Okay.
Fuck this bitch for killing her own dog. I hate her for that and wish I'd never saw/heard that scene. That aside, Essie Davis's performance fantastically eerie and crazy in this one. I feel like this is probably how dementia is for some people, which makes me sad. The Babadook monster is sort of silly when you actually see it, but it's not silly and actually very terrifying and plausible that the Babadook isn't a monster at all. If that's obnoxious, but sweet in the end, crazy kids... Kid's crazy ass mama totally losing her shits. Wish her kiddo would have killed her, though, to avenge the dog. Fuck her. There is a theme here where she does not like animal death. in this.
Yeah, Erica's very much an animal, especially a dog person. Like she's very passionate about her.
But that's a horror movie, right? So
yeah.
All right, moving right along. Alicia Vea Bailey as Diana in Lights Out. This, which we might talk about in the next couple of weeks, right? This one hit a little different for me personally. My first ever scary movie experience was watching Darkness Falls, which I like that one. I actually really do.
I've not seen it.
The Tooth Fairy.
Two of them, right?
Oh, creepy.
I don't know. Did they make a sequel to Darkness Falls?
The old one, no, maybe not.
But yeah, Darkness Falls, I know is the one with the Tooth Fairy and like the don't go out of the light and shit like that. Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. My first ever scary movie experience was watching Darkness Falls as a little 8-year-old who had never seen any scary movie before. That was also a movie, like Lights Out, that aims to invoke a fear of darkness. It worked on me when I was 8 for sure. So I went into this movie with a bit of a soft spot already, and you know what? Everyone remembers their first, but Diana was scarier. Good thing I'm older, huh? And yeah, I mean, Lights Out, we're going to save our comments for that because that might get talked about in an upcoming episode. Is it Alea? I think it's Alea from Queen of the Damned. Do you watch that one? Alea?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that died in the plane crash, right?
Alea.
Yeah, okay. Rest in peace, Alea. You were hot AF in this movie. Great soundtrack and badass bitch vampire queen in a sexy outfit literally hunting down her crush and killing everyone in her way. Okay, queen, slay. Literally. Again.
I remember the soundtrack, the corn music and stuff, and the Deftones.
I never saw Queen of the Damned. What do you think?
The prequel to Interview with the Vampire?
Is it really? Yeah, I knew it was an Anne Rice movie, but that time... Lestat
is Lestat. The character Lestat's in both of them.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Lestat is Lestat.
Lestat. But yeah, I mean, she had a small part, but yeah, it was pretty good for a 19-year-old girl.
Yeah, well...
Maybe
she was 19 in that movie?
18 or not. She died when she was 19.
No shit. I didn't know she was that young.
Yeah, watch that.
So when did she blow
garbage.
Up? Oh, okay.
I think she got a record contract when she was like 16. I mean, don't quote me, but
yeah, right.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
She started dating R. Kelly when she was like 15 or 16. You got a cat eating your pizza. Straight up.
Damn studio cats eating pizza again.
Cauliflower is going to give it sticky.
So moving right along, we have the Kayoko Seki from the 2004 American version of The Grudge. Straight up spooky. Kayoko and her, I don't know if I'm saying that wrong.
Yeah.
And her creepy ass kid gave me nightmares. End of story. Yeah, you don't need to say anything much on that because that is creepy. Ooh, this is a good one. Number 6, Angela Bettis as May Dove in May. I'm not sure if I spelled May's last name right.
Halloween movie.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. I know her name is supposed to sound like Maid of Candy, which is silly and clever and doesn't have much to do with the movie, I guess. I don't know. Seems random. Anyways, Angela Bettis plays the role of May, who is eccentric and seemingly naive social outcast. Throughout the movie, she struggles to maintain real relationships with people and begins her homicidal rampage by killing a cat. Here's this cat death. She's not saying fuck this girl, though.
Wow.
Which I did not appreciate. Human violence on animals in movies is hard. It's a hard no for me. Luckily, I was fairly light for cinematic animal violence. Okay, yeah, sure. I don't even remember the cat killing in that one. May then proceeds to build a life-size doll for her new BFF, Amy, from multiple people's body parts.
Like Frankenstein and
it
Carrie
is.
Put together.
It really is, yeah. Including the cat and her own. I thought Angela Bettis was great in the role, and she really is. That's a star-making performance.
Jeremy Sisto, that's how I found out about him first, too. He went on to be a dick in a bunch of movies after this.
Yeah, I don't know if he's ever not played a dick.
Yeah, he's pretty much about a dick.
The movie itself wasn't put together well, which I gotta argue against that one. But there's a lot of room for improvement. But May's gross human doll.
Something about putting things together. The movie should be put together. Right?
Well, yeah, but I didn't think it was that bad. I still respect the movie despite its popularity because I'm a sucker for an oddball, creepy loner chick with violent tendencies.
Oh, May's good. I watched that and Teeth on the together the same night.
Oh, really? That's an interesting double
I forgot
feature.
about that movie.
Teeth and
It's a weird movie.
So I watched Teeth first, and then I was like,
The novelty wears off quickly in that one, from what I remember. Yeah.
You don't like Teeth?
No, I didn't mind it, but it's just we know. We know. Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, we know. So Toni Collette, who should be in this list for a lot of different movies,
Hereditary?
but especially this one, as Annie Graham and Millie Shapiro as Charlie Graham in Hereditary. So she's giving a double one, which is cheating. I just want you to know that, Erica. But Toni Collette is magnificent and a dynamic actress and perfect for a role as a mom of Annie in this movie. Annie was unsuspecting, grief-stricken, naive, and likable, but on the flip side, super bone-chilling, creepy behind her own back. Yikes. Millie Shapiro as her daughter Charlie. She was very successful in playing such a sneaky, unsettling, cold-hearted creepster. Millie as Charlie did everything right to perfectly achieve the goal of becoming king of the creeps. She is very creepy in that movie. That whole thing that she does. Yeah. Both as an actress playing the role and the character in the execution of her plan from the very beginning of the story.
I follow her on all the social medias.
Millie Shapiro?
Yeah, she always does that.
Don't we know somebody that knows her?
Ash.
Well, really?
Yeah. They did acting stuff together.
For previous listeners, that came up in an episode. You might not know Ash. She wants to kill me because she thinks she wants to kill me because she thinks the Children of the Corn franchise is good.
Oh, yeah. She did,
and I'm with the rest of the world that does not think it's good at all.
I don't even think she thinks they're good.
She's been brainwashed.
She's just looking for a reason.
But yeah, Hereditary. I mean, Toni Collette. She's been hitting out of the park since Sixth Sense.
Were they the bad guys?
Yeah, I think it's just strong female performances at this point. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you could say yes. And I don't want to give any more spoilers for Hereditary. We've championed that film enough. You guys should check that out if you haven't seen it already. But you can say that.
I'll read it right now. I don't care.
Yeah. Then number 4 with the audition, Asami Yamazaki, the girl in Audition. So
nice.
I have conflicting emotions about Asami, Erica says.
Me too.
I empathize with her because she's dealt a pretty shitty hand in her life. But damn, dude, put the piano wire away and leave that sad man alone.
Right.
The actress, which I'm not even going to try and butcher her name.
Act without that part. Though.
Yeah, it would have. But
still that feet thing.
The actress who plays Asami performs beautifully and really knows how to seem too innocent and vulnerable until she lets her evil out, which she does in spades at the end of that movie. That's awesome. Here you go for all you. Here's a horror crush for you, Corey. Linda Blair is Reagan McNeil at number 3. Reagan McNeil is from The Exorcist from 1973. And Erica says, because you, girl, Reagan was terrifying, revolting, and for sure possessed by a demon. That poor mother's living nightmare, which it's hard to watch.
She like snapped some bones with that mechanical.
She broke her back.
Thing. Yeah,
she broke her back. And her mother, I can't remember the actress's name, but the woman that played her mother, when she was slapped or backhanded by Reagan, she flies to the ground and screams in pain. That was all real because she actually can't remember if she bruised or broke her tailbone or something like that. There's some fucked up stories.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's
like cursed films, The Exorcist.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucked up stuff behind The Exorcist.
Like everybody that flew back and forth to that movie, the 2 planes crashed on the way to the movie.
Yeah, there was like 11 people that died during the filming of it, and just throughout it. Yeah, it was crazy. Well, and just the making of it, like to get people's reaction. William Friedkin, the director, was he's a little bit eccentric, and so to get people's scared reactions, he would just fire a live gun in the set, like behind their head, without them knowing it, and they would jump, and then he's like, "Got it."
That is awful.
The guy was nuts, and that was the best stuff that happened on it. But yeah, Erica goes back to it. That poor mother's living nightmare. Linda Blair gave an astonishing performance, and really she did. and totally kicked ass playing the role. The most glamorous career move in the most unglamorous fashion. Really, that's the thing that set her up for infamy, because she really didn't do that much else. I mean, she was in some kind of like exploitation films. And
she dated Stevie Wonder. No, not Stevie Wonder.
Is that why he went blind?
No, not Stevie Wonder. Dave Chappelle's True Hollywood Story.
Eddie Murphy? She dated Eddie Murphy?
No.
Charlie Murphy?
Super Freak.
Rick James? She dated Rick James?
You betcha.
Whoa.
I don't know. There's all those pictures of them making out and stuff. They did something.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
That's almost... Ooh.
Linda Blair.
Stevie Wonder.
Here's an interesting one that I could see. At first I disagreed with her on, and
but then you read her caption.
Yeah, and this is why I'm just saying I don't know if we could do a better episode than what Erica did with this. But number 2, Sarah Butler as Jennifer Hills in the I Spit on Your Grave remake from 2010.
Oh, yeah.
We covered that one. I'll preface this by saying I don't recommend this movie for anyone who has ever been sexually assaulted because it's very graphic and Sarah Butler plays a pretty convincing role throughout. It is a tough movie to watch. The first half of the movie is sickening, traumatizing, / triggering, and for me, very hard to watch. The attack on Jennifer lasted so long and was so fucking awful. That's with any...
That's the first one. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's with any I Spit on Your Grave movie, remake or otherwise. The attack on Jennifer was so fucking awful. I almost didn't finish it, but since I knew it was coming, I had to. I was in too deep already. The second half felt super rewarding for me personally, and I was definitely a cheerleader for Jennifer. Her revenge on each of her attackers was calculated, creative, and extremely brutal, and completely justified. You fucking go, girl. P.S. Those guys shouldn't have been wearing... Oh, anyway, before we go into that, so at first I was just like, nah, you can't beat the remake, or you can't beat the original, right?
No, Camille Keaton was amazing, but Sarah Butler did.
But the kills in that one are pretty gruesome, and you do feel it. You do feel like she gets her revenge.
I wonder if
you are
Erica
satisfied
has seen
by
the first
that.
one.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't recommend it.
They're not fun movies to watch, yeah. And if people want to know what the original one is...
But I would like to see if you actually think
episode.
Sarah Butler is better than Camille Keaton.
Yeah.
And they're both great performances. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. But I could see with the graphic violence, if you really wanted to watch that from getting the attackers... It is much better in the remake, but whatever. P.S. Those guys shouldn't have been wearing what they were wearing, and they totally asked for it. Am I right?
Oh, she's making fun of us.
Yeah.
Right?
Really?
Didn't we joke about that?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't remember that. I don't ever think Camille Keaton deserved even for a second what she got in the
remember
first
we
one.
covered this remake as well in 2010 or 2000.
Yeah, but she's attacked in her own home, isn't she? Like it's
both
not,
of them.
Yeah.
Both of them.
She can wear whatever you want in your own home.
Yeah.
I almost Porky Pigged it before I forgot that we were recording tonight.
Stop it.
Just shirt and no pants.
Josie.
I hate it when you say that. I hate it when you use that reference.
All right, Donald Duck
I don't say
again.
much on the podcast, but when I do, it's funny.
But when it's about,
take it down.
But when it's about Nate's
It's like later
genitals,
when he sits in gum.
on purpose. All right, and then number 1, which makes a whole lot of sense, and I could see being number 1 on our list, is Kathy Bates as Annie Wilkes from Misery. One of the best actresses of all time, duh. Annie has no remorse whatsoever, only cares about getting what she wants, and totally willing to kill the person she needs to get what she wants, if he doesn't comply, and comply properly. Secretly, I love the idea of a crazy, lonely old hag and incapacitating a fully grown adult man just to demand that he write her another book to read. Hilarious goal for such violent means, in my opinion. But hey, the bitch knows what she likes. Again, her words. Annie Wilkes is the ultimate psycho superfan that Stephen King wishes he had. He says Misery was inspired by his cocaine addiction. I say it's a secret fantasy. So, and then an honorable mention, since we do that in this podcast.
I have 3 that I know that she missed out. I wonder if it's...
Well, let me get to this honorable mention. She says Dee Wallace as Donna Trenton in Cujo. And the reason why, because she's not a horror villain. And I was like, what is she getting with this? But here we go. I love dogs, especially big old St. Bernards. She beat the dog with a bat. Buried the broken...
A rabid, murderous dog trying to eat her child.
I agree with you. This is where she goes off the rails at the end. I'm sorry, Erica. Thank you so much for emailing in with an awesome email. Right?
That's great.
But she beat the dog with a bat, buried the broken bat in his belly, then shot him. So what if he had rabies and killed multiple people and tried to kill her and her already dying son too? If Cujo's owners weren't so shitty and neglectful, they wouldn't.
That's what I think too, though.
Really?
Yeah, like they literally. How dumb are you?
So they're supposed to just let him eat her?
Yeah, she says if Cujo's owners weren't so shitty and neglectful, they wouldn't have. They would have been consistent with his rabies shots and kept a better eye on him. Maybe he even wouldn't have chased that bunny all the way to a bat cave and got bitten by a stupid rabid bat in the first place.
Yeah.
Even if he got bit, maybe his rabies shot would have done their job. Even if they didn't, maybe Cujo's owners would have noticed his early symptoms and taken him to the vet and put him down humanely.
Or the gash on his nose, at least. Like
the kid wasn't there.
None of this would have happened in the first place. Fuck you, Dee Wallace. Take care of your doggy proper.
It's not her dog.
I ranked this in -1 because it's more of a rant of how upset I was in this movie with Donna being forced to kill Cujo. It's my worst nightmare. I can never kill a dog. What? Really? Like, I couldn't have figured that out from everything that she was saying.
Protecting my child, I could.
I have too much love for them and not enough physical strength. Well, what has physical strength got to do with it, really? I mean, it's not like... she doesn't think like we take a dog to a vet and they choke them to death. I want to see the light in their eyes go out. But yes, -1 because it's not really a part of my real list at all. I'm just expressing my feelings.
Okay.
Yeah, so anyway... thanks for reading. Let me know if you'll be doing this topic again. We don't think we need to do.
I can tell you
a better one.
I mean, for her saying, was she the one that said Carrie's her favorite movie, or no? That was Emily.
No,
that was Emily. Yeah.
So Carrie, great performance.
Yeah, that's a
Villain.
great one. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jane Levy, Evil Dead remake.
Ooh, super good. Yeah.
Okay. The Witch from Mystics in Bali.
Not
Let
even. She was just doing what she needed to
Jennifer Tilly in the
Bride of
later
Chucky
franchise.
Yeah, she's great. Well, this is her personal favorite.
Right.
This is her top 10.
Megan, sorry to say it, but Megan Fox in Jennifer's Body.
Great role. Great movie, as far as I'm concerned.
Exactly what she was trying to play off.
Yep.
And then... Jane Levy again and Don't Breathe. She kills a dog. You should watch Don't Breathe.
Yeah.
You should watch Don't Breathe. Tell me if that dog had it coming or not.
God, wouldn't that be the epic troll move if out of everything of Erica's great, very well thought out, epically researched email that she took the sweetest time to send into the podcast. Very appreciative of that. Wouldn't that be something if we trolled her with a dog death horror episode?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna talk about it this episode.
Well, the one takeaway that we got from your email was we did.
Unfortunately, a lot of times dogs die in horror movies.
Well, it's
fortunately
it's horror.
Most of the time, if anything after 1975, it's fake. So.
Yeah.
But the sad fact of nature, the horror of nature is that dogs die.
Yeah. I mean, so after watching the Joe Bob special that was just on for Night of the Demons 2, you can argue Angelo is a great one. Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's just one movie.
When does it come on?
It's not a double feature.
Yeah, I know, but when does it come on?
This Friday.
This Friday?
Yep, this Friday.
How did you see it? You watched it live?
I watched it live, yep.
Oh, man.
Yep.
I have Shudder through AMC, so I didn't even try.
Yeah, it'll drop on Friday.
Sunday or Friday.
No, for some reason they're waiting till the next Friday. It's a really fucked up schedule. They're doing he does Halloween on Tuesday, October 10th or something like that. Like he actually does a special for Halloween. Yeah. The first one. Which I don't get it. But anyway, but hey, Erica,
Thank you, Erica.
awesome email. That is
Emily. And then
so well done.
I tell you what. So we pretty much already covered it, but I'll do a little personal research. I'll come up with a top 10 and ramble it off on one of the next episodes
of female horror,
female real villains.
Real villains. Okay, well then I better do the same thing then.
Villains. No, you do top 10 dog deaths.
Oh my god.
I am gonna
troll yourself. You troll.
You know what? I'm going to for the bit, but I am I'm not gonna come to the next episode real happy. It's gonna look like I haven't slept in 4 days.
Gonna have bags.
I'll be chain smoking in the in the podcast room.
Don't watch Night of the Lepus if you like bunnies. It doesn't even have to be a dog. Scream. There's that dog death in Scream.
Is it Scream?
What
Fear. I think you're thinking of Fear with Mark Wahlberg. Is that the one?
No, don't they kill Drew Barrymore's dog? Or is that just a boyfriend?
Boyfriend.
I just pictured it
what was that one movie when I was doing your stuff, and then you were like, "Hey, look at this scene,"
Madhouse.
And I look up at the worst time
Madhouse
in the world.
Yeah, that's the drill to the dog's head.
Oh yeah,
you made me watch
rough.
that.
That is really rough. Forgot about that. Erica's just sitting there listening to this, like, what the fuck? Out of everything I wrote, like, this is what they're taking away. But no, hey, thanks to everyone, Emily and Erica, with your awesome emails. Emily, hope you're feeling better, and Erica, thank you for such an awesome email. We couldn't do it better if we did an episode. For those that want to get in touch with us on the podcast, obviously we're reading emails, so you can get in touch with us at savagehorrorcreeps@gmail.com. We are on Facebook, just look for Savage Horror Creeps, and also on Insta.
I thought you were gonna start singing.
Really? Oh, why?
It sounded like you were
just on Insta, just doing my little bit. Yeah. SavageHorrorCreeps.com.
That's what I was doing.
SavageHorrorCreeps.com.
Redo it.
No one get that website. We need to actually get that. Yeah. Don't buy it. But yeah, I guess that's it. That's we're ready to get into the thick of it, into the main meat of the episode, which is JC.
The ranking. John Carpenter's Savage Horror Creep episode. The ranking.
I don't think that it's any
before we do that
coincidence.
I got a comment on Instagram.
Oh,
from
really?
Martin FR23.
Okay. Hey, Martin FR23.
Hey.
Oh my God, hello.
Martin.
He says, hey, you guys, ever watched Angel Heart, 1987? It's been one of my favorite
Robert De Niro,
movies
Mickey Rourke, yep.
Since I've seen it this year. An episode about the devil in cult movies would be a good episode to listen to. So I responded to him, we haven't covered it yet. At least one of us hasn't seen it because I have not seen that movie. Also, you're not the first person to suggest that subgenre, where I will add it to the upcoming list.
I like it.
And then Martin said that he'll watch this movie, which is Hitcher, which I suggested after our Carm one. And then he said, thank you, Horror Creeps. I've listened to all your episodes. So.
What?
Oh,
wow.
What's his name? Martin2493?
Martin _FR23.
Okay. Dude, okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for reaching out. Yeah, that's we usually read emails, but you can get a hold of us.
Yeah. I mean,
Twitter
direct
or
message
Facebook
would work better, but I thought that was cool.
That's very cool. Yeah.
Asked me if I've seen that Mickey Rourke movie, and no, but anything from 87's got to be pretty good, right?
Yeah. Well, no, I have seen it, and God, I haven't seen it in so long. That makes me actually want to watch it again. So maybe we do something about that soon. But yeah, you got Robert De Niro, Mickey Rourke, and it's like this neo-noir detective thriller, but with a supernatural satanic angle or some sort. So it's
And
like
it's
a lot of mystery, a lot of
Nice.
horror.
All the best things.
Really great movie from what I remember. And there were some people that absolutely fawn all over it. And sounds like Martin F2965. I'm
423.
420. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like he knows. He discovered it this year, you said? So
This is before Mickey Rourke got big, too. So
yeah,
Get
before
ready
his
for that.
his face looks
How
like
did
a
he do
microwave
that?
potato.
Was that
I think it's just plastic surgery.
steroids, too, though?
Well, that could be it too. Yeah, like at least Gary Busey out of all of them have an excuse, right? He got in a car accident, fucked up everything, or no, a motorcycle
We
accident.
can't act like we know what's going on in these people's lives.
Botox, lots of
Whatever you want.
Botox.
So,
I don't have to guess. It's clearly written on their face.
So as he's saying, the thick of it, John Carpenter, Savage Horror Creeps episode ranking. So as we did with George A. Romero, we are going to do a top 10 that's going to matter. Okay? Big time. Got to know this top 10.
Mm-hmm.
There's 23 movies in John Carpenter's arsenal. We will tell you the ones that did not make the top 20 or the top 15 after we do the first one.
Yep.
But we're going to start at 15. We're going to do the top 5 and then the 15 through 11. And then we're going to give you 10 to 1. And then then your favorite movie that we discluded, we will mention at the end.
And it's something to note, and sorry if you were going to say this, but it's something to note that we only did movies that he directed.
Yeah.
Because there could have
Not
been
things
some
he got writing credits
curveballs.
for.
Yes, because he did write other movies that he didn't direct. So we're just doing the JC, the John Carpenter directed ones.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Cool.
Number 15, I'm going to take it away. And I wish I could be as awkward as an introduction as John Carpenter is in this film. But number 15, John Carpenter's one and only anthology film, Body Bags. He directed the first and the second story, wrote and directed the first and second story. Toby Hooper helped him out with the third one, but I actually think the first two are the superior ones. We have the first.
Okay, Mr. Mount Rushmore.
We have
Just adding fuel to the fire here. But anyway, go on. Sorry, not to derail you.
The first story is a story about a girl on her first day working at a gas station. And she's in one of those bulletproof things, and just about everything goes wrong. We get cameos from the actor in American Werewolf in London. We get a Wes Craven cameo.
Yep.
We get who is the other cameo? There's
I'm
one.
trying to remember.
Toby Hooper cameo. I don't
Yeah, they all make cameos, and
they all stop. And remember we were watching that?
That was funny.
Wes Craven was like, "Hey, I got some bourbon in my car."
you want to get out of that
He
box.
says a whole bunch of crazy stuff, and I was playing pretend like that's how every guy talks, but I was just kind of joking. It was a little bit creepy.
No.
But I actually thought that this first story of the girl on her first day goes in, takes over. The guy doesn't train her a lick of nothing. Tells her, hey, if you leave that door, it's going to lock behind you. So you know she's about to walk out that door and get locked in there.
Yep.
There's some really cool cameos. She thinks everybody is a murderer. She thinks everybody's a creep. Come to find out, the one person she didn't think was a creep is actually the creep.
Which I guessed it immediately.
Did you, though?
I did.
Did you, though?
You were sitting right next to me.
I don't remember that exactly
You were
going
like,
down that way. I just remember you being really attracted to Wes Craven.
No, you like his crazy hair and bourbon in the trunk?
Well, it was more the way he talked to her.
Hey, college girl. I've never been to college.
In the messed up hair. She likes guys with messy hair.
I got bourbon in my trunk if you want to go out to that box. And then she just doesn't say anything. It's like, well, you have a good night.
And then
Swing and a miss.
So check out Body Bags. Check out this story with all these cameos. And then the second story is actually a hair loss horror story where they have the guy from Escape from L.A. And he was I know him best from Cheech and Chong's next movie where he's the cop that smokes himself into a lizard. What's his name? What's that actor's name?
I'm blanking on it.
Stadenko or something. No, Sergeant Stadenko was his name, and but so this is a guy putting on toupees. He's losing his hair. He thinks his lady's gonna leave him if he doesn't figure out a thing for this hair. So he takes this experimental pill, or no, he has an experimental surgery.
Yeah.
He wakes up basically with the worst werewolf action in his life. The hair won't stop fucking growing.
Yep.
Pretty fun, pretty silly. But the real charm of this movie, Body Bags, is the morgue introductions that John Carpenter himself gives these films. He plays a, I don't know, zombified morgue worker.
He's definitely undead, and he plays like this weird version of a crypt keeper, you know, pretty much.
He's a very awkward
it's the
crypt keeper.
So awkward.
I can't believe that he passed. He said, yeah, put that out.
I didn't think he was that bad.
You thought it was good?
I thought he was, he was.
He's having fun. I'll give him that.
Yeah, but like, you know how like the crypt keeper had that, like the crazy voice and whatnot. Yeah. Even he's just like, oh, hello. Let me drink some formaldehyde.
He's like, gotta run. Doesn't run away at all.
Natural causes. I just want a stabbing victim.
Yeah, if I was where I was in my career at John Carpenter's career when he made this film, I don't know, man. I would have did a few more takes. I would have figured something else out.
Right. It's like he's reading his lines when he does this. Yeah, it is really awkward, but it's
cool
also
to
fun.
see him in the movie. He does usually have a lot of cameos.
Well, there's so many. I mean, there's Roger Corman, Tobe Hooper, Wes Craven. Basically, anyone that was doing horror back in the day, he
invited to do a little spot.
And I like that it was a little Showtime rival because this premiered on Showtime back in the day.
Yep.
You know, and HBO had the Tales from the Crypt at that time. Oh, yeah. So it was kind of like John Carpenter aping that a little bit. I mean, he was having fun for sure. And it's a fun movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stacy Keach.
Stacy Keach. Yep.
Yeah, and you'll hear about him again in these further movies.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So, Body Bags, number 15.
I loved Body Bags. I would have ranked it a lot
Bags was good. He didn't even place it in his top 15.
Wow, Nate.
Well, okay. It's John Carpenter, though. There's a lot of movies that I like. You know?
And then why don't you segue in the next one that you think is better than Body Bags?
Okay, it's slightly better, but not that much better.
Number 14.
Number 14, honorable mention number 4, Starman? Starman.
Jeff Bridges.
The reason why I say that is because I don't know if I like this movie. And I'd still put it in the honorable mentions. It didn't make my top 10
either. I mean, it did make my top 15. It was my number 15, I believe.
It's such an 80s movie, though. Like, you couldn't make that. It's very 80s.
And Jeff Bridges... Okay, so the movie is about a girl who's married to a guy.
Yeah.
And the guy dies.
Mm-hmm.
She's brokenhearted about it. Some sort of sick joke alien
shows up
morbid on
it's
her
so
front
morbid.
Steps looking exactly like her dead husband.
Yes.
But is not her dead husband.
No.
And in fact, the only thing this alien knows about the world is what he's heard on radio and gotten as weird things. So he doesn't know how to speak. He has to learn what love means. He has to learn what
This is
K
the movie
means.
that you thought I would love.
Yeah, I did think you would like this movie.
I think you would like this one. I do think this too because
it sounds like a beautiful romance
movie. It gets in bar fights. Yeah, it's a romance.
It is. It's a romance sci-fi movie.
But Jeff Bridges pretty much is a person that doesn't know how to speak English, that doesn't understand how to function as a human being, is inside of this grown man's body, and it's kind of like a road trip romance of a girl falling in love with a person with a mental handicap in the skin of her ex-husband as she slowly teaches him as he points guns at her and says wonderful things to her. They eventually end up in the back of a semi-truck running away to get him back to his motherland while they have sex.
Yeah.
And he puts a baby that his dead husband could not inside of her stomach.
Oh my
even
God,
though she can't make babies, he can bring deer. Oh, Erica would love this. Every dead deer she sees, he
brings it back.
He brings it back to life.
Yep.
He's got these special crystal nads.
Yeah. Oh,
He's
you
got these
wait a
chrome
minute.
nads.
Because now you're kind of inferring that he fucked the deer to bring them back to life, which is not happening.
No,
in the
they're
movie.
like loose nads. They're not inside of a penis.
Okay, thank
It's
you.
like if you turn nads
They're on the
into
loose.
chrome balls
He's just dry
and
humping
put them in your
dead
pocket.
deer
And as long as
carcasses.
he's got these chrome nads, he can bring things back to life.
No matter how he does it.
And he
as
can
long
walk
as
through
it
fire
works,
and explosions. And I watched this. So when I got my tooth ripped out
Yeah.
and I went home and I was in too much pain to go to sleep, I nuzzled up on my couch and watched this feel good romance.
We watched a lot of John Carpenter movies.
Yeah, and
Right.
yeah. So here's the thing: is I can't tell if this is the best performance or the worst performance I've ever seen from Jeff Bridges. He got nominated for an Oscar for this movie because of that, and it's so fucking weird because the whole concept is my husband died. I'm depressed. An alien shows up at my door wearing my husband's skin suit, but his personality is like
But he's got the intelligence of a 3-year-old.
He's like got this intelligence of a 3-year-old because he's still learning all this stuff. But then it's like he's almost possessed by a bird. You know how he talks, and it's just so weird.
What's love? And he's super horny. What's love? I'm horny. Penis goes inside of you. How does this work?
I gave you a baby.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so weird.
I mean,
how he talks.
He doesn't sound so bad.
No.
Just listen to him. He sounds pretty weird.
He looks pretty weird when he's talking too. Like he does, and I even think that I was reading this book, actually, for people that want to check it out. It's The Films of John Carpenter by John Kenneth Muir. I'm reading this book on Starman, and so Jeff Bridges actually would focus on birds to see how they would communicate, and his performance. So he's all kind of like twitchy, you know, like how he's always looking around and stuff, and then how he talks, where his mouth is like. It almost seems like he's dubbed because his mouth moves extra.
Explain
more.
Dubbed.
Well, no, I mean he's not.
No,
dubbed.
I mean I'm just saying when he hears a new word and he looks at you and then he goes,
yes, okay,
further explain.
Yeah, but like his mouth will make an extra movement on some of the words too, and it's just like I can't tell if it's a great performance or it's an absolutely fucking lunatic performance by him.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Starman. Not a horror movie.
Not a horror movie. It is a definite romance movie.
Cops die, though.
See, and that's the other thing.
He kills a lot of cops.
Well,
it's romance.
Karen Allen, right, is the main girl in this one from the Indiana Jones movies.
Never seen them.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. But if my look could be heard from the audience right
now. If I was an alien bird child, I wouldn't hook up with it.
But anyway, so Karen Allen, who happens to be in the Indiana Jones movies, some of them anyway.
Yeah.
Doesn't she get blasted by a shotgun?
But he brings her back to life.
Yeah, he brings her back to life, you know.
He's one of his
He's running around
nads.
dry humping everything with his nads, his sparkle nads. But
his loose nads.
his loose sparkle nads.
Pocket full of chrome nads. Magic chrome nads.
But people are getting blown away by shotguns, cops die. The special effects in the opening
music isn't that bad.
Are great.
Camera works good.
It's all great.
It's very mainstream.
It's so weird.
Very young Jeff Bridges as well.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Hard to believe that guy becomes Lebowski.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But a lot of people fucking love this movie, and this is one that I've watched probably 3 times already, trying to figure out.
This is my first time watch for me.
Oh, see, I've watched it 3 times going like, should I like this more? Because I don't.
It's very 80s. It has that going for it.
But I love the charm of it.
Otherwise, if you're not on a date trying to make your girlfriend feel like you're a sensitive person, don't watch this movie.
That's a good recommendation. If you want a weird date movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want a weird date movie, watch Starman. All right, so that was our
number 13.
Number 13
in Dracula, the Demonic Thrust, talked about this a little bit, but
I hate that you actually I love that you call
13 Ghosts of Mars.
Yeah.
We traded in Kurt Russell for a little bit of Ice Cube when we got this movie. And I love it that it feels like Escape from New York meets Hellraiser meets
It's
some
Assault from
desert
Precinct
adventure
13
movie.
on Mars, essentially, is what it is. With Desolation Williams.
There's Heads on Spikes. But
my Ice
I've
Cube.
already, kind of. What,
Yeah, you guys already talked about this. Okay. I don't think it's a good movie. I'm just gonna say.
You think
that
it's
right.
a bad movie?
Didn't I ask that? I was like, how does Nate feel about this movie? And you
I
were
don't
like,
think it's a good
he loves it a
movie.
lot.
I
Yeah.
enjoy this movie a hell of a lot, though.
Okay.
It's not good. I don't like. I'm not saying that in a bad way, though. It's not a very good movie.
I mean, I'd
It's
rather watch it than the next one any day, anywhere, anyhow.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's a lot of things that just don't work in it. But
Ice
it's one
Cube
of
works.
those things. Ice Cube definitely works.
If they would have recasted the main girl, I think this movie...
Natasha Henstridge,
Yeah.
is that her name?
No diss to her, but if they would have recasted her into a more likable person,
Yeah, but she was hot.
and then they would have hooked up, and she would have hooked up with Ice Cube.
I don't mean she was hot. I mean,
Like
she's
attractive.
very
You meant she was,
she was very hot back then because Species franchise. Remember that?
Come on, she had that model body, and they were really into that tall, skinny, lanky, bird face looking beauty.
She does. She does have like Big Bird qualities, but yeah, it's a turn your brain off B movie type of thing, and it's really fun if you can do that.
It was like the beginning of the end for John Carpenter.
It was, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's a bad movie. I just can't. It's not a good movie though, but it's a fun movie.
I know what you mean.
Ghost
Yeah.
of Mars.
Yeah, Ghost of Mars. It's very energetic. You know, like you're never bored with it, and there's heads flying off everywhere.
Yeah, murder, drugs,
Everyone could just breathe on Mars.
double cross, and
whatever.
Jail cells didn't
Whatever.
hold anybody.
And then Jason Statham,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
very young.
Oh, yeah.
Before I
very
was
young
famous
Jason Statham. Yep.
So yeah, if you want to check out more of that, 2010, pop on back to that episode.
Yeah.
Number 12, one that I actually think is a tier under Ghost of Mars, but my man Nate loves it.
I'm actually surprised you didn't like this one. Yeah, because I had this at my first honorable mention, so my number 11.
Yeah, and I had it as my second to
Shit,
last.
I got it written down right here.
I had tied with Starman.
Roten.
No, this was
Yeah.
my 15. Yeah, this was my number.
Yeah, and this was
Solid
my number
15.
11. It's
John Carpenter's.
vampires.
Okay.
Yeah, this is where John Carpenter was John
Hires
Carpenter, yeah.
one of the worst Baldwin brothers.
Daniel
And
Baldwin.
James Woods.
Okay, so Daniel Baldwin, not great. But he's pretty good in this movie. He's definitely the least of it. I don't think he's that bad. He plays his part well. James Woods is awesome. He's got that Jack Burton. He's got that
Not my favorite James
Snake
Woods movie.
Plissken. Snake Plissken. Really?
You think he's like Snake Plissken?
No, but he's got that attitude that those characters had in this
No,
movie.
James Woods in those mobster movies and in those drug movies had way more. I don't know. This guy is loud.
Those are much better movies.
I would start a
than-
fight with James Wood if I met this character in real life.
I don't think you'd have to. I think he would start a fight with you.
Exactly.
He
He's a
seemed-
total dick.
Yeah, I think he's a douche, but
Punches priests in the face while they're complimenting him.
yeah, but he's I don't know. This is very fun. This is where John Carpenter's Western love, because he's a huge fan of Western movies, comes into play.
Yeah.
And we're hunting down. We're a team of vampire killers that hunt down vampires, and I love that movie for that. Unfortunately, that ends way too soon in the movie, because I would watch an entire series of vampire killers hunting down vampires.
Well, there's the Mexican version with
I was
John
just
Bon
going to
Jovi.
say, there's that.
The
Vampires Los
sequel
Muertos
to it. Yeah.
with John Bon Jovi.
But I mean, like, it's a great concept.
And other thing that pisses me off about this movie, I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, it's all right.
Remember in the last episode how I was like, fuck John Carpenter for taking the name Halloween?
Mm-hmm. He took vampires.
He took vampires too. Why couldn't you have...
Out of all the fucking vampire movies, if we haven't used vampires by 2001
Yeah.
at this point, like, grow up. I'm sorry, I can't help you. Or 1999 or whenever this comes out. Like,
I just feel like...
there's so many
And
vampire
when
movies.
somebody says
We've been-
vampire movies, this movie pops in my head first because this fucking
We've been
movie
making
is
them
called
since the 20s.
Vampires, and it's about a vampire killer. It should have been John Carpenter's Vampire Killers,
Also, if,
not fucking John Carpenter's vampires that don't even have identities.
Anyway, where was I? That's
We were talking about
What are you talking about? John Bon Jovi.
vampires killing other vampires.
Not John Bon Jovi. But anyway,
James Woods.
I like the whole cat and mouse chase. I don't like the main vampire. He's kind of this weird,
Stupid.
like, I'm trying to be sexy,
And
but I'm
they're
not
like
sexy.
You
turning
should
girl
watch
vampire,
Twilight.
the girl from Twin Peaks or whatever.
Please.
The girl that Alec Baldwin or Daniel
Oh, yeah,
Baldwin
yeah.
constantly beats and abuses, but is also in
Laura
love
Palmer? Yeah.
With. Yeah, fuck
Laura
that whole
Palmer, yeah.
dynamic. That's not love.
It is weird. Yeah, there's a weird dynamic there, but I don't mind Daniel Baldwin in this one. I think it's a fun,
That says a lot
weird
about
little Western. I'll take
says
it.
a lot about you. You don't have a problem with Daniel Baldwin.
Hey, some
in this
people are
movie.
Daniel Baldwin people. Okay.
Yeah, James Wood also
Some people are
gave
Hellraiser
a little
people.
mercy to Daniel Baldwin at the end, and it was wrong. Stupid.
Anyway,
You
so
guys.
Going all against character. But yeah, vampires. There's a lot of murder. There's the guy from Sons of Anarchy is in it, and he gets fucked up that prostitute party that they have.
yeah, so
where
that's
the
all
vampire
fun.
kills everybody.
That opening scene is one of it made me so excited for the rest of the movie because they're going into a quote unquote nest to kill all these vampires in daylight, and the actual team breaks in, starts dragging out all these vampires in an awesome,
And what
interesting
good vampire
way.
killer tells a whole bunch of prostitutes we're vampire killers? Obviously, one of those prostitutes is going to be a vampire.
Wouldn't you give them a discount if you were a prostitute?
If,
Like, oh,
if
you're
I was a
saying-
prostitute and a vampire killer said, "Hey, we're vampire killers," I would say,
I would
"So
like-
you have zero money.
So
we're
you have
leaving."
money.
You're thinking about this all wrong. First of all, a prostitute, aka Lady of the Night. Okay,
Thank
they're
you, Nate.
already
Exactly, a vampire. vampire.
they're already like prone to
They
to
already know
vampire
vampires,
attacks.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
They're armed and
Like if anything, these people are keeping the ladies of the night safer.
Yeah, I bet
That's
you one of them
true.
ladies, and I thought one of them was going to be a vampire.
Well, then some of them end up that way.
I mean, with a title like Vampires, you think there would have been a few.
But the thing is it's like it's coming off of that Dusk Till Dawn
yeah.
fun.
I was thinking
You know,
that.
Compared to
everyone.
Dust
The
Till Dawn, this
Western.
movie is
It blows.
fucking
It's
nothing.
fucking trash. It's dog
nothing.
shit. Yeah, and I
And I honestly think one of James Woods' worst performances.
I don't get why you think that. When he's
Another Day in
explaining
Paradise is his best film.
the deep cut. Wow, good
Larry
for you.
Clark's.
Yeah, good for you. Yeah, that's a
I
good
love
one.
him in that
That's a good
movie.
one. But when he's explaining to the priest while he's driving along about the rules of vampires and stuff like that, like how do you not like that?
Or wait, he's pretty good in Casino too. When
He's a
banging
piece of
Sharon
shit. Yeah,
Stone.
he's a normal piece of shit in Casino. But
I'm
but
sorry,
anyway,
yeah, I can't stop thinking.
no,
about
it's John.
punching James
It's
Woods
John
in the
Carpenter mashing up a horror with the Western dynamic, and he
Yeah.
creates this neo-Western horror vampire killer thing.
That's one thing.
There's some spots that work for me. There's some spots that really don't, and there's a lot of people that actually are just like, this is way better than it got credit for.
Yeah, people are saying that now, and they're wrong.
They're saying it now, but there's still a lot of people out
That's
there
because
that's like, this
vampire
movie is
movies-
trash.
There's so many bad vampire movies that this is somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big range. It's a big range. But anyway, that
Our
was
last honorable mention.
our number 12 at vampires. Our
I was gonna say I lost
last
count. I don't know which one you're on.
Yep. Oh, and vampires, Ghosts of Mars, Starman. I don't think you can find on Tubi, but Vampires and Ghosts of Mars, I think you can find on Tubi.
And Body Bags has been on Tubi since Tubi started.
Yeah, with Laser Blast.
What? Yeah,
Actually.
I was just gonna say
That's how
yeah.
they started the whole platform.
Been on
We have Body
there.
Bags and Laser Blast.
You know what? Then they built an empire with that.
They
actually.
did.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, I
Tubi
don't.
is
I think,
superior.
unfortunately, I think you have to pay money for Starman. So
Yeah, I did.
do it at your own risk, I
paid
guess.
$6, I think.
Our final honorable mention, our number 11, our number one
Okay, here's
honorable
what
mention.
happened. John Carpenter started watching Robert Rodriguez movies, and he felt like he needed to make a sequel to one of his
That's
first
great.
great movies.
That's really great.
And he made Escape from Los Angeles, the sequel to Escape from New York.
Yep.
There is Surfing in the Streets. There is a new outfit. Kurt Russell's a little bit beefer than he was in the first one. He gets there's a couple more hot chicks aside from the Barbeau appearance. It's who plays the
there's an over plastic surgery Bruce
really
Campbell.
Yes. There is a Bruce Campbell cameo, which I did not remember the first time I watched this movie.
Oh, really?
And I had to stop, rewind, watch again, and then look it up because I still was like, that's his voice,
yep,
but that's not his face.
Definitely not his face. No.
What year was this?
90. I'm gonna say 96. Yeah. I remember going to.
I think you're right.
The rental store and getting this.
Bruce Campbell wasn't the only cameo on this. There was a Christine cameo. He had the car.
96.
Christine, yeah.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi
Pam Grier's in this.
In a weird also role, like
Pam Grier is a dude, as a transgender.
Yeah,
person. What was the old name?
I didn't get that. Like,
yeah, that was off the rails.
Yeah, I didn't know what. Yeah.
And then he was like, "Wait a minute, you're what?" Oh, he had a really weird name.
Who? Pam Grier?
Pam Grier's old name that Kurt Russell called.
Oh, I don't remember the. Yeah, I can't remember the original one, but
it's like something dude or something.
Yeah,
like it had a guy in the name playing a dude. I mean, it's a lazy and kooky Carpenter movie. You can tell that
It's a hardcore 90s movie, though, too.
It's very Robert Rodriguez style. You'd think he was sitting right next to him.
Yep. Stacy Keach from Body Bags is in it again.
Body Bags, Stacy Keach.
He basically takes over the role of the commander that puts Snake into this. It's pretty much identical to Escape from New York in plot.
But and honestly, it does devalue the first movie. But if it ain't entertaining from beginning to end,
yeah, I mean,
the end,
and if you don't like Map to the Stars,
I actually have that award, best ending. You bring it back up
for Escape from LA.
Yeah, you tell me about it.
Yeah, if you don't like Map to the Stars, Eddie, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, but there's that character in the other one, and not to not ruin the other one. Maybe we just talk that much about it, but. I do like his outfit better in this movie than in the first one, where he actually has a shirt and a zipper and the duster.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he does look cooler in this one, but it's almost an identical remake of Escape from New York, but just like doubles down on...
We got this special suit for you. He goes, I'll wear the jacket. You'll wear the whole fucking thing and we'll blow your brain out.
Well, what is it? Romeo from the first one? The crazy... Ramiro? Okay.
Yeah.
So
he literally was named after George A. Romero.
So Ramiro with the crazy hair and like he very quirky. It's like if John Carpenter took that character, times it by 10, and then all of the side characters are that. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. But it's still Snake Plissken, and Kurt Russell's great in it. He's super fun.
Dude, when he surfed up that way and
that
onto
was
the car,
the worst CGI I've seen in so long.
I'll never forget that scene for as long as I live.
Oh man, yeah. There's a lot of good
That's
parts.
15 through 11, or 5 honorable mentions for directors of John Carpenter. Top 10.
All right, the John Carpenter top 10. Corey, give us number 10.
In the Mouth of Madness.
Oh yes. This one I have a love-hate relationship with.
Well, everybody says it's the most underrated John Carpenter movie in the world, and it's so good and so good. But the problem is that John Carpenter did all of his greatest work in the 70s and 80s, and this is a 90s, whether or not it's early 90s or not, and it has a great actor, and it has a great title, and it has some very, very dark images. I think it's okay.
Yeah, I think it's okay too. Some people think that it's a
wow.
The Mouth of Madness. There's actually a shot in this.
There's a shot in this. You didn't. Oh man.
Oh, you're ready for that.
Yeah. No, it's a. I don't know if you could put
Corey
that down.
Just did his first shot.
But.
First shot ever.
His first shot ever.
We have some alcoholic chocolates here to celebrate the In the Mouth of Madness here, but. As Corey's mouth turns to madness. No, it's about a
writer,
insurance investigator or something like that, isn't he? Sam Neill, and he's investigating all the strange shit behind this writer. This kind of like not an allegory, but whatever. It's like a Stephen King style writer called Sutter Kane.
And he wrote a book called In the Mouth of Madness.
In the Mouth of Madness.
And this writer, all of his stories make people go crazy. Mm-hmm. And every book that he's ever wrote, there's been at least one person that's like lived out the thing. And now this insurance Sam Neill character, it's his turn when he's sitting there talking to some guy, and some guy comes through the window with an axe, the publisher.
Sutter Kane's agent or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Do you read Sutter Kane?
Kind of reminded me of The Dark Half.
It's got a Dark Half vibe, but it's kind of all over the place. So as they go throughout the movie to investigate, they go to this town that the book's based on, and all these people are meeting all these people, and just dives and into madness. Not to steal from the title of the film, but I mean, it's all over the place. It's
the
scary.
pacing is a little bit off for a John Carpenter film.
Yeah, okay, thank you for that, because the thing is there's really scary scenes in this.
Yeah,
there's really wacky scenes in this,
but you never see it coming. I remember I was watching it, and I think I was texting you or texting somebody.
Yep,
and I had to rewind it a few times because the lead up to the best scenes came out of nowhere. It does lose your attention and grab your attention. It grabs your attention just as much as it loses your attention. But yeah, I agree.
I compare this movie to Exorcist 3, which I think was around the same time. Okay. Do you get where I'm kind of going with that?
You know how, like, in the last movie, Escape from L.A., I said this is John Carpenter doing his best Robert Rodriguez impression?
Yeah.
Well, now he's doing a David Lynch impression.
Okay, yeah, I could see that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because it is it's got some Twin Peaks vibes in there.
He's doing his David Lynch impression.
But yeah,
I do. That's one thing about John Carpenter that I really like. But also maybe discredit him a little bit, maybe by not putting him on the Mount Rushmore, is because he's a true horror fan. I think the guy's style is more action, like dark action. I think he is expected to be a horror director from the success he's had in some earlier horror films. So now he's feeling obligated to make one, but instead of his original thought being another Escape from New York or Assault on Precinct 13, I think now he's like, okay, right now it's the 90s. David Lynch is king. I'm going to do my David Lynch film. Mm-hmm. And I think this is what this is.
And that's really interesting to say, because after watching all of his movies and things like that, for this episode and just really started focusing on what he's trying to do as a creator, the guy just pays homage to things that he loves in films. That's all he does. Whether it's Westerns, horrors, sci-fis, action movies, kung fu, martial arts movies. Yeah,
it's like a dream. It's just everything you love. He just
takes a genre that he really enjoys, makes a movie out of it, makes it his own, because they're totally original and stuff. But I mean, this is him doing David Lynch maybe. Definitely capturing that like wacky Twin Peaks vibe.
In this movie, the people that read the book die?
Not necessarily, but they go crazy. Go crazy.
This book,
it's like The Ring?
These horror books are so goddamn good and terrifying that people are losing their minds over it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like if you
watch
this tape,
you'll see Sam Neill lose his mind because he finds out that he's a character in the book.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's got multiple levels. Wow, it's a lot of psychological horror too. It's a lot of in-your-face horror. There's kind of like, is there a demon element
really
to
great,
it?
Dark images.
Yeah, it's just reminded me of The Ring, but book version.
No, it's wackier than that. It's more like a Sam Neill movie. It's more like a Event Horizon, except just not set in space. Where it's just like, is he on the precipice of hell? And he's just going into this thing, and it just keeps going through multiple levels of craziness. And it's got some good stuff, but it doesn't entirely come together, though. Like, the pacing's off. The story's almost too wacky at times to where you don't know what's going on. And that's what always takes me out of it.
Yeah, the chaoticness does take bores you in a way.
And then eventually it'll go to a place where it's just like, well, now you're just going
That
crazy
part-
for craziness. You know
that
what I
part
mean?
where the girl's walking and the head spun and she's on the all fours. I love that scene.
Yeah,
But
that's good.
came out of nowhere.
What was so funny is that I'm texting you as I'm watching this movie, and I'm like, I'm at odds with
you
know.
thought I was
I'm-
going to put it like number 3?
Well, some people have a lot of love for this movie, so it's definitely one that people should check out and
On
have your own
Letterboxd,
take.
a lot of people had it as the number 1 John Carpenter.
Yeah, right, because it is not like his other ones. It's not straightforward. It's not easy. It's the most complicated picture, I think. But I'm texting you as I'm watching this movie, and I'm like, I'm interested to see where you're going to put this because I think it's okay, but I don't think it's that great. But I also kind of like it. And then I was like, but the main girl in this movie drives me insane. I want to punch her in the mouth. And then about like 2 minutes after I say that, it's just Sam Neill repeatedly punching her in the mouth. And I'm like, okay, so now am I in this movie? Am I part of the story?
You are.
But it's definitely one of those that you have to watch again to get, and easily one of Carpenter's most
Overlooked, maybe not overrated.
overlooked for sure, but not linear storytelling like all his other stories are. So a lot to unpack in that, and that is why, out of curiosity's sake, I think In the Mouth of Madness made our number 10 tonight.
Number 10. Made the top, though. Made the top 10. Moving on to number 9, something that we talked about not that long ago.
Nope. In episode 15, our killer cars.
Christine.
Yep.
Which I think this is kind of a shame, but we're getting to that point where all these are going to be a shame, where almost any of these movies are top tier movies.
I agree. Yeah. And that's the thing when you're like, well, you had Body Bags, didn't even make your honorable mention. It's like, well, there's a lot of good John Carpenter films, though. I mean,
I remember correctly, you had a Chevy Chase movie in your top 15 above Body Bags.
I had it at 15, but yeah, anyway. But yeah, it's Christine, great movie. We've kind of already covered it on Killer Cars episode 15,
Yep,
so
I had
check that out.
expressed that the main antagonist reminded me of Jacoby, and you had expressed that you wanted to murder slowly the character that I had dubbed like Jacoby.
Yeah, I really wasn't paying attention to what you were saying at that point before I said but yeah.
I read you and Jacoby. I would kill this guy.
This guy sucks. It
was like when I did
He's
you
so
on Friday
fucking
night
nerdy.
where I was like, this guy sucks. He kind of reminds me of you.
Yeah.
So
that's right.
That was the episode I missed.
You didn't even listen to it?
Killer Cars?
I did listen to it the minute it was dropped, but yeah, that was the episode that I was not present.
Great Carpenter's. Yeah. Did you watch Christine then?
I have a hot take on it that I was going to talk about, but then I ended up missing it. The hot take right now?
Yeah, do it.
Christine is literally like, it's Transformers, but it came out a year before Transformers.
The cartoon?
No, just, well, I mean,
The book
the
was
cartoon,
wrote with a movie deal. The book and the movie came out at the same time.
Okay. Sure.
So I think Christine was a year prior
Okay.
to when the cartoon came out.
Oh, okay.
Which is funny, but literally,
So what she's trying to say is either
This
Transformers
inspired
ripped
Transformers?
off Christine or Christine
yeah,
ripped
I
off
don't.
Transformers.
Well, no, it's so similar. You have
Why
you
is it the
have
same movie? Will you
boy-
explain why?
Yeah, you have the boy who he's not like a loser, but he's not super
was a
popular.
loser.
Yeah, he's not super popular.
Mm-hmm.
Same Shia LaBeouf in Transformers.
Okay, well, that's
Okay.
the movie, not the cartoon.
I know,
yeah,
I know,
okay.
but I'm thinking about the
The
Shia
actual
LaBeouf.
movie, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and-
Okay.
Shia LaBeouf wasn't a nerd, but
He
the
was a
other
nerd.
Christine
He
guy
was a
wasn't.
huge.
Outcast.
He was a huge
outcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had his little nerdy
Did
grandpa
you ever
glasses.
call Shia LaBeouf a nerd?
Hey, he's my biggest celebrity crush ever.
Really?
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Cool.
What an interesting celebrity crush.
but he finds a
Why
cool
is that
car.
interesting?
Doesn't he kill dogs? Sorry, Erica.
People say horrible things about him in real life, and I'm like, I don't want to hear about how he is
He
in
did
real
do
life.
some messed up stuff. But.
It's been in some great movies, though. Peanut
Right,
Butter Falcon,
right.
Fury,
American Honey.
that movie, too. Yeah, American Honey is a big one for him. Yep.
Nymphomaniac, Volume 1.
But yeah, but he finds a cool car. The car speaks to him through the radio, just like Bumblebee does. Like literally, that's how exactly how Bumblebee communicates.
Sure.
And then he gets a hot chick, and
He does.
like
yeah.
what the
He
heck?
becomes cool.
He
Did
becomes
Bumblebee try
cool.
to kill his hot chick?
He didn't really like her. He was kind of jealous of her.
Did anybody take a shit on the hood of the Transformers?
I'm trying to think.
No.
I don't know.
Sounds
No,
like two
but
different movies to
that's
me.
a detail. That's a detail that is missed. For
I
sure.
like this, though. I like this because we thoroughly covered Christine before.
No, when
but,
we were
but
when we were
this
getting ready
is
for
this is
that,
an interesting angle.
Well, and
And
I was
then-
texting it to Corey, and he was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was
Yeah.
like, "Hear me out. Hear me out. It's simple. It's like the same movie."
So number 9, Transformers.
I'm just saying they should do like a collaboration.
No, it's it's a great movie. It's John Carpenter, great score in it. It's a not psychological. It's a paranormal car, right? A possessed car that can kill people, rebuild itself, things like that. If you guys want to check out more, then check out episode 15. But it is a fun movie in terms of it's one of the best killer car movies ever. And the
Inspired
characters are
Transformers.
great. It's a Stephen King story too, so you kind of get that weird vibe. Definitely one that's worthy of being in our top 10. So Christine at number 9. Corey,
Number 8.
I thought you were going to hate this movie, to be honest with you. This was also another one I had flagged that I thought you weren't going to like. But that is number 8, The Fog.
The Fog. Which I kind of did hate it. I put it right here at number 8. I mean, I said Christine, 9 through 1 could have all been number 1 top tiers.
Yeah.
The Fog, I don't know. Could it have been a number 1? 4 stars out of 5.
Okay.
I
That's
said
not a number 1.
Is that a really cool opening? Old man telling a ghost story.
Very cool.
Who doesn't like a fucking horror movie? And I do feel like this was Deborah Hill's sequel to Halloween.
Oh, totally. This is the next one after
This
Halloween,
is the other
right?
one that Deborah Hill helped him out a great deal with.
Yeah.
Because it has that spooky, vibey
Yet
thing that Deborah Hill can
another
give us.
John Carpenter one where he said, I want to make a ghost story because I enjoy ghost stories, and this is his ghost story.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Anyway.
Well, Ghost of Mars was his ghost story.
That was his Martian story.
There's a lot of familiar faces in The Fog. We have a great cast. We got, name them off.
You got Tom
Jamie Lee
Atkins.
Curtis, Tom Atkins, Adrienne Barbeau.
Oh God, what's the priest's name? Fuck. Hal Holbrook, who was big back in the day. Yeah, a lot of stars in
Is
this
that
one.
good?
Oh, you got Charles Cyphers, who's also the Sheriff Brackett from Halloween.
Everybody
in
looks
this
a
one.
little bit familiar. A lot of great cast. It's very atmospheric, just in the way that Halloween was.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It really
This
takes,
is his most atmospheric
it
movie,
takes
I
you
think.
to a place and gives you a feel and can change your mood. Really can feel the nights. It was kind of boring though. It took
See,
a while
and that's
to
why
get to it. There was that middle ground of character build and things like that.
That's why I didn't know if you were going to enjoy it, because it is slower paced. Up until the end, it's very slower paced.
Adrienne Barbeau makes being a radio DJ look very easy. That
Very.
girl had them. She was working on the case more than the cops were.
Is she the coolest DJ out of everyone in America? She's broadcasting
Texas Chainsaw
out of
Massacre
a
too.
Stretch.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you got Stretch, Wolfman Jack, and then you got Adrienne Barbeau.
Yeah, number 3.
But I mean, like, she's broadcasting out of a lighthouse.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool. And she's great in this film. I know you're not a big Adrienne Barbeau fan. I am. I have like a weird crush on her
Yeah.
because I like
Weird.
perms.
Remember I told
and
you the
old
reason
ladies.
I don't like her is because she looks like my aunt.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I do like her.
Family
'Cause I've seen
reunions
pictures of
coming
your
up.
aunts. Yep. Say hi
Leave
to your aunts for me.
Josie at home. Look, yeah, with one of my curly haired aunts.
There you go.
What if I'm into that too?
Then you can come.
Oh, bring
Alright.
bring an aunt home.
Just take one of my aunts home. Music, really cool. You can see old John Carpenter's Casio is really getting some good work and getting some rhythmic, and he really learned what people liked with sounds. Do I think he has the best keyboard in the world? No. But does he come up with some catchy tunes? Yeah.
They're catchy. They're also reminiscent of Halloween, though.
Yeah.
In this one, he's got some Halloween drops in this.
Yeah, it does take a little too long to get to the point. And I will say, out of all the Adrienne Barbeau movies, she does look pretty attractive. She out beautifies Jamie Lee Curtis in this one.
I will give you that one for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna table this discussion for a little bit later on.
Okay. And the song
But-
makes me want to watch The Exorcist. And,
Yeah.
And hey,
Yeah.
all those ghost pirates and Scooby-Doo, you wondered where they got the idea from? It's probably this. Or did they get this idea from
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo?
When did Scooby Doo come out? What are we-
70s, probably, actually.
Oh, so
this
then
was
it would be
78.
This was Halloween was 78. I think this was 80.
80, yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up 80.
Yeah.
Let's
So-
ask.
so-
when did the first Scooby-Doo season air?
1969.
Whoa. Really?
Yeah, September 13th. Today,
What?
1969 was the first episode of Scooby-Doo.
Happy anniversary, guys. Scooby Doo
That's
is
Crazy that that's today.
That is weird.
he's 54 years old today.
So yeah, maybe John Carpenter.
Did I do that right?
That's impressive, kind of.
Oh, math. It's the same in every
But-
country. If you're gonna get good at something, get good at math.
Yeah, so happy birthday, Scooby Doo. I don't know. Anyway, no, I like it because it's a good old fashioned.
All those
story.
ghost pirates in Scooby Doo, you're like, where the fuck? It's the
true.
only place there's ghost pirates,
Yeah,
except for this movie.
yeah. The fog, though, for all its faults, kind of being boring in that first half, it's setting up the lore, which is really cool.
Why doesn't anybody believe that the fog is there? She's on the radio and she's like, oh, we got a fog rolling in. And then everybody's like, there ain't no fucking fog rolling
Yeah.
in. It's like, look out the window, man. Fog happens all the time. Why is this so hard to believe?
But this is a weird fog, and I really love the whole fog as it's coming through the town. And like, Janet Leigh, Jamie Lee Curtis's mother is in this one.
Yeah.
And when they're driving through the town and trying to get away from the fog with Annie from Halloween, and they're trying to get away from the fog, and that fog is just rolling in, that thick, dense fog. And as it's coming through the trees at the end, going up to the church,
Yeah, you got to make that fog look cool.
looks
I
fucking
will.
cool. It looks so good with that. The animated fog as it's coming across the bay, not so great, but the whole concept of it is the fog rolls in, there's ghost pirates, not even just normal ghosts, but
Right.
ghost pirates in there, undead pirates, and yeah, and they'll kill you, they'll chop down the door, they'll do
What's
shit
better,
like that.
Ghosts of Mars or Ghost Pirates?
Ghost pirates on Mars?
Wish. I mean, they kind of were pirates.
Fog 2 on Mars.
But yeah, the fog. Jamie Lee Curtis is back. A lot of people are back.
Yeah,
Tom Atkins maybe gets his first good horror role before he does Night of the Creeps and Halloween 3. And
yeah, early Tom Atkins role. He's great in it. Jamie Lee Curtis kind of wasted.
I mean, she bangs Tom Atkins.
She does because he's weird. Yeah. Yeah. That was an interesting love scene.
It was an interesting whole dynamic to their characters.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. Don't bang hitchhikers, kids. That's all I can tell you. But yeah, Tom Atkins is great. Jamie Lee Curtis is kind of wasted. Adrienne Barbeau steals the show as far as I'm concerned in this as Stevie Wayne on the radio. But fun ghost tale that's more atmospheric than there's blood, guts, gore, or anything like that.
Spooky.
It's spooky, yeah.
Scooby-Dooey.
And it's arguably one of John Carpenter's most atmospheric movies that he's done.
Scooby-Dooey? Can we use that as a description word now?
Scooby-Dooey?
That was kind of Scooby-Dooey.
That was kind of... I like it, yeah.
Scooby-Dooey.
Yeah, so that was The Fog at number 8. Number 7, now we're getting into some really good ones as far as
Let
I'm
them know,
concerned.
Victoria. What is it?
She's like, I am nothing without
I'm
the
not-
board.
No, I'm not
Did you
listening
homework?
at all. No.
I'm not listening at all.
Sorry.
We're on a podcast? Number 7 is Prince of Darkness.
Yep. And
Yeah.
we get to get Dr. Loomis is now, this is the same character. He's a priest.
He totally is the same character.
He's
Yeah.
the same character.
He is.
After Michael...
Oh, wait. We'll talk about that later.
Well, after Michael Myers dies in a hospital,
Yep.
right, by a hospital
He
explosion,
becomes a priest
he decides to start believing in God.
because he has such an understanding of evil.
Yeah. a thoroughly, almost to the point of annoying understanding of evil. Yeah. And so he's like, well, I might as well become a priest.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, go on.
John Carpenter's impression of...
Oh, what?
So L.A. was Robert Rodriguez. Mouth of Madness was David Lynch.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So Prince of Darkness is him trying to make a Sam Raimi movie.
Oh, you think so?
Is this not his Evil Dead impression?
I don't... we're both doing like that.
Same
It's a stretch. It's not. You can't
Evil
duplicate
Dead.
something like Sam Raimi.
That's just the
But
podcast.
what is it? What is it? Is it an evil entity jumping in and out of people's souls, making them their eyes crazy, them float?
Well,
Oh.
this is one of the
fucking Evil Dead. It's just a boring Evil Dead.
This is one of the things that I love about this movie so much is that you have basically a vat of pure evil. Like Satan is in a jar in this movie, and it's so weird that it just sprays in people's mouths.
They went
It's like,
back. They went to 1980. They took that thing that was floating through the woods. They put it in a jar. They brought it to Prince of Darkness.
and it possesses
And
people.
a little bit comes out, and they're just deadites that aren't that dead.
A little bit comes. Satan's a bad mouthwash in this in this movie, basically. But yeah, it's. But
Am I not right? Am I not onto something right now?
You're not on. You're not onto something. No.
It's like
This was
Return of the Living
1986,
Dead, but
right after Evil
demons.
Dead.
I would think it's
like
more Return of the Living
because
Dead.
it's in the air. It's like a thing in the air. It's
But there's like an alien connection though too, kind of. You know, like it's from
Nobody
a different
knows
plane of
what
existence,
that thing that Evil Dead is. It could be alien.
and that's why I love this movie so much. Is
People
because
think Jason Voorhees is a deadite.
okay, so hold on, listeners, before we get too far into this. So basically, it is this priest, Donald Pleasance, has this secret evil that he contacts a college with a bunch of
Full of
research
scientists.
students,
Yeah.
full of students, and
And he says, let's come stay here together.
come stay at this church.
I'm not going to tell you anything about what you're going to do, but it's going to be worth your while.
Right, totally
Well, you
underprepares
guys
them.
are going to fucking die, but come on out.
And then
It's a learning
we're
experience.
going to study this. And as these students are studying this whole weird glowing green vat
Well,
of
that
something,
one guy with the mustache wasn't studying shit. He was just trying to bang.
he was
that
trying to,
redheaded
he
chick.
was trying to hook up. Yeah. They start slowly realizing that the mist in the vial, the vat or whatever is there is actually could be Satan, and some weird stuff happens, and then people start getting
and
possessed
keep in
there.
mind they're scientists, so they don't necessarily. They're not church people,
Right.
And they're in a church, and they're like,
Mhm.
it's not
so
Satan.
they're trying
Come
to
on.
disprove
So they're
it all.
literally
Right.
trying everything that they can to prove that
It's a scientist slumber party that gets a
Yeah.
religious.
But that's what I love about
Evil
it
Dead
is
experience.
because there's so much to unpack on this. Is it the devil? Is
Yeah.
it an alien?
Right.
What plane is it? They bring in a lot of science
Also,
into the whole
Alice
religion
Cooper.
angle
yeah,
too.
and it's because you have it. It's all in one spot. It's cool.
Yeah. And then people start getting possessed, and then the scientists have to throw aside their beliefs and start believing in
Right.
something that they could never believe
Yeah.
in.
Yep.
But then also John Carpenter writes the story as in like, wait, is there a scientific explanation to Satan? And that's what I love about this. You know, it's just, it's so great. It's
a character-
thought provoking.
It's a nice
thought
little
provoking.
character study about some people studying some evil. The cast, though, the reason why this movie is not as successful as all of John Carpenter's others is because he didn't get that great of a cast for this movie.
No.
I mean, there's Mr. Miyagi and there's Donald Pleasance, but
Yeah.
no Kurt
That's
Russell, no Ice Cube, no Chevy Chase.
No, but
I don't think
he
he
is
needed
sticking with
it.
his some of his newer regulars at this point. That you see in a lot of his other movies, Big Trouble in Little China, things like that.
I think this is his maybe darkest. Well, In the Mouth of Madness, this, and Halloween maybe, but yeah, this or Mouth of Madness are the most darkest.
It's pretty dark. Yeah.
When the chick scientist gets overcome and she's drooling,
Mm-hmm.
and the way how they
so
like
gross.
pass it on to each other is kind of wicked.
Yeah. It's kind of gross in that.
I don't know.
point.
It reminded me a little bit of Evil Dead.
And I could see that with the girl that who I thought was like possibly pregnant at one point, but then it kind of goes away, and then she just starts rotting. She becomes a character out of Cabin Fever.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
They debated on trying to draw that on a face for the art, but
No, that'd be hard. Yeah, that's a lot of rotten flesh. But I mean, like, there's a lot of creepy things.
yeah, like
and
the acid boil. Doesn't she get like a chemical on her or something to make her like that? She's rotten
It
from the inside,
squirts
huh?
in her face.
Yeah, it squirts in her
She,
face,
like,
but like her
swallows
arms
it.
are covered in it, and she's just decaying and
Like the
whatnot.
chick in the shed. Yeah, I get
But
you.
it's great because it's another one of John Carpenter's stories where he takes our characters, isolates them in one building.
Yep.
I can't get out because there's a bunch of possessed homeless people. I guess.
Aliens,
Alice Cooper
I
and
don't-
all of his fans.
The Alice Cooper concert came out. He's like, let's go fuck with these scientists.
The devil told me to let these scientists out. Alice Cooper and all of his fans ain't gonna let you get out.
And he's out there, and if you try and leave the place, they will kill you. But there's the other thing I love about this movie is the dreams that they all have, the shared dreams,
Yeah.
where they're all having the same
that
dream
part.
about the message. It's not really a dream;
I
it's a
also
message from
love
the future.
the dude trapped in the closet, and then they like dug the wall out to try to get him.
Oh
out.
yeah.
I've always thought of that. Like, yeah, that would take forever. Knocking down walls is hard, especially in old buildings like that.
Well, he's in there for a while. It's just that, yeah.
just in the nick of time they get him out there.
Yeah.
Convenient.
But yeah, it's a fun, creepy movie.
And it's kind of quiet too. Like it's not like
It is.
quiet.
It's
There's
also
not a lot going-
atmospheric
Yeah,
to it.
yeah.
degree.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, there's a lot of atmosphere. It's he actually takes his time to make it creepy, horror filled, but also like I'm going to make you think a little bit
Yeah, like there's
about
not
religion,
like loud guns,
about
and,
science, about like this other dimension too. There was a point in time where I was like, wait, is Satan an alien then?
You're right.
Is Satan and God and all that stuff? Are they just aliens? And I mean, maybe.
Are we
Is
aliens?
What is that
he
saying?
green?
Are
Wait,
we
is that
aliens?
Is
We
that
can't even
Scientology?
survive in our own habitat. We're probably aliens too.
I don't know.
Aliens
If we
are
didn't
just
have houses, we would all be dead.
aliens are just evolved humans from the future. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we're all aliens to somebody out there, right?
And as we get
So-
into that topic, number 6, Victoria's number 1.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Okay, she guessed it.
I am not surprised that this was your number one.
She only watched about 6.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 6, 7. Yeah.
Out of
It's
7.
easier to make number 1 out of 6 than it is to make number 1 out of 22.
No, but I still
But
think
Big
that.
Trouble in Little China is like
Yeah.
Big
It's my
Trouble in Little
favorite.
China is the reason why I started watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles stuff. It got me really into a non-horror mood.
Okay.
With like hairy monsters.
yeah.
things,
It is very.
things as such. Sorry.
It's
And
very
but yeah, no, I actually, a lot of people had this as their number 1 too on there, and I do get it. Earlier in the podcast, I said there's no way the Big Trouble in China is that good.
So there is one other movie though, which I won't say it, but it's hard for me. It's my number 2, though. It's hard, but I think this movie is good.
Okay, let us know when we get to that other movie.
I will. But it's
Yeah.
my favorite because it's so fun. It's just.
Well, this movie is super
It's
fun
so
though, too.
fun.
It's John Carpenter doing. Well, first of all, he's paying homage to action films, adventure films,
all I
martial
wrote.
arts
Romance.
films.
Amazing adventure story, period.
Yeah, and then
mixes
honestly,
Mortal Kombat with Maximum Overdrive, mixes it with.
and honestly, it's in a time where adventure films are huge. You have Temple of Doom coming out right around this time too, with
Goonies.
Indiana Jones, which I know you don't know shit about, right? Which I don't get me started, but I mean, like, this is very Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. It really is, and
I love the Chinese lore too. There's true kung fu in here. There's
that opening alleyway scene is fucking awesome.
Right,
You know, there was like 50 martial artists there
and
that were
I'm
just
not
battling
doing,
it out.
What I learned this time, so I will say, I did not know that Asian women do not have green eyes.
I guess I never paid attention to that, but yeah, I didn't know either, and yeah, that was part of that was the whole catalyst.
I learned from John Carpenter. I didn't know that. Those
What?
dude, do Asian girls have green eyes or not?
Asian women?
I don't know.
Most of, I think brown
We-
is like
you
the
know,
Well, why don't we
dominant
ask our
eye
Asian?
color.
Fuck, we have.
I think brown's a dominant eye color, but you can be Asian and have green eyes.
I shit you not. We actually have some listeners in the Asian countries, Japan and China, that are listening to this.
What?
No, I shit you not.
That's so cool.
And I really hope one of them has green eyes.
right.
And they're like, what the fuck?
Damn.
They're emailing in, and it's like, okay, well,
I also want one of those wicker basket hats. I would wear it and fight people in it.
I just want to shoot lightning out of things.
Wow.
Out of your eyeballs.
Yeah, I mean, my notes are weird. So, amazing adventure story period. Love the Chinese lore. Those wicker basket ninja hats. Jack Burton.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how did you take this long to get to Jack Burton? Kurt Russell's Jack Burton is fucking
I got
awesome.
a few more. It's real easy.
Okay,
Fine chicks. A true bad guy.
Kim Cattrall.
The best
A
monsters.
true bad guy.
Semi trucks. Gang fights. Great effects. Good spirit. This movie kicks ass. That's all I wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah,
By the end of the movie, I remember the first time I watched this, I was like, the credits rolled, and I was like, that was literally the best movie I've ever seen, I think. Like, I don't know. I was like, this was... The Three Ninjas is better.
I'm really excited about that for you.
The Karate
because
Kid? You've never seen The Karate Kid?
I've seen The Karate Kid. I just meant, like, I really loved Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, no, it's a great... Actually, it is a really, truly great movie. The only reason I actually put it at number 5 on my list is because it's... Aside from the monsters and the bad guys, it's not a horror movie.
Yeah, I didn't knock it down for that. There's some odd.
You had it at like number.
I had it like 8, I think, or where did I put it? Actually,
You're cruel to this film.
Yeah, well,
You liked it about as much as the
I
critics
did. I had it at 8.
What did the critics say about this movie?
They weren't crazy about it.
Doesn't it say something in the book?
It does, yeah. I could pull them out, but they weren't crazy about it. But
Yeah,
this
not a lot
was
of people.
this was his post thing stuff, which we'll talk about a little later in the episode. A post thing movie where people were getting
Like what post thing?
the thing. So we'll talk about the thing when we possibly get to it. I don't want to spoil anything, but it was his post thing movie, and he got lit up for the thing. And a lot of critics just never gave
Him another shot.
no, they didn't.
I remember when I was a little kid and I used to see Stephen King's this movie, and then every once in a while, instead of saying Stephen King's, it would say John Carpenter's.
Yeah.
And I used to think John
Yeah.
Carpenter was an author who wrote these things and didn't actually make
Yeah.
the films.
Me
It wasn't
too.
until I was older, until I really understood, because they really sold his films like he was a cheap Stephen King.
Yeah. And the thing is that this came out, and I mentioned
Are
Temple
we
of
talking about
Doom.
the thing again?
No.
Oh,
I get it. The issue with this is that it came out around the same time as a lot of other films. I talked about Temple of Doom, but The Goonies was coming out. There was...
what year was this? This was his 85?
This would have been 86.
Yeah.
86. So it was lukewarm with some of the critics. Here's one from Ton Cuniff from People Weekly. July 28th, 1986. Director John Carpenter's movie is peppered with cliche after cliche that instead of being sent up just lies there like lumps. Kung fu action sequences seem to be thrown in to keep the audience awake. The film has a workable campiness at times and the special effects are terrific, but they aren't enough reasons to see this movie.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
Those are dicks.
And I think the reason why is because it's coming out with all these other strange, we're going underground and finding a secret land type film, you know, and all this stuff. And this one is weird. It's campy. And that's why I had issues with it, issues, quote unquote, because I still love this movie. But there's a weird pacing thing to it.
It's got everything.
Like, who's the bad? Yes, it does. It throws everything in the kitchen sink into it.
Yeah.
Who's the bad guy? These people that was a truck driver is actually a sorcerer,
right.
and or not a truck driver, but a school bus driver or something like that.
It's like the girls are kidnapped because for what?
There's this weird prostitution ring in there, and it does throw in a whole bunch of stuff.
Why did they call him the sewer monster if he's a
Jack
werewolf?
Burton. Well, Jack Burton, though, is the main hero, and he fucks everything up until that final knife throw.
He's very
at the end of this.
That's what.
Yes.
Oh my god! And then I said that too. When we were watching this, I was like, so in Guardians of the Galaxy, they have Kurt Russell playing Star-Lord's dad.
Wow.
Because, well, yeah, but I mean, and then I was like, and young Kurt Russell is literally. Star-Lord.
So here's the movies that came out around it. Temple of Doom was 84. Chud was 84. A View to a Kill, which is a James Bond movie, but it's all about their shit that's going underground in 1985. The Goonies, 85. Enemy Mine was 1985. All these things are like fantastical worlds underground.
All those movies are not as good as this movie, though.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'll give that to you, actually. Yeah, no.
It took a little time.
But this is totally a cult movie. I think that's what, this is what it always meant to be. It never was going to be. And maybe when it came out in 86, maybe it was, marketed as this is going to be the next Indiana Jones. And then it just fell flat because it's not. But this has got cult status written all over it.
I will say I do also absolutely love the end. Mm-hmm. When he doesn't take the girl and then he's driving away and that he killed the bad guy. What's his name again?
Lopan.
Lopan's monster, and then the monster's in the back of the semi because Lopan's monster was bonded to him, but once Lopan died, now he's bonded to Jack Burton, and there was a whole setup for a story for Jack Burton to go on and have this monster.
Yep.
Never got it.
Also, can we talk about the set? Because that's cool.
Oh, the set's amazing.
When he has to go on, it's like you're underneath Chinatown, and it's like this. They've got LED lights everywhere in this cave, and it's like,
and there's people getting huge and inflating and shit like that. It's honestly got everything and the kitchen sink into it, which is almost too much at times for me, and that's kind of why I kind of rated it at number 8, and you had it at 5. Still a great movie, still super fun.
I had it at number 1.
And you had it at number 1 because it is super fun in that cult, enjoyable action. And the action in it, too. Let's just talk about that. The action in it is fucking awesome. Like, there's fight scene after fight scene, and there's all these sorts of adventure
guys are good looking,
scenes.
Too. And they're sweaty from fighting.
They are
from
sweaty.
all the fight scenes.
Yeah. Kim Cattrall didn't nearly annoy me as much as I thought she was, even though that she's a lawyer named Gracie Law.
Yeah. I loved her in this movie.
She's so pretty.
I was really not.
I loved her in this movie.
Yeah.
She was a bad actor, though. I loved her.
Yeah.
I thought it made her cute. The weird acting.
His friend, what's his name? Wang? Mm-hmm. His friend was fun. Yeah. It was like an adult short round.
You should just beat up Jack Burton and not pay him the money in the beginning.
Yeah, he could have
saved everybody a lot of trouble.
He had a chance. He went double or nothing. Lost. But, yeah.
He's an honest guy. All right, number 5. Give this one's all you, bud.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you loved this one so much.
I did. This is my number 3 on my list. And
this is my number 10.
Really?
Yeah.
And made it to 5. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, it's interesting how the Savage 10 works, honestly. And for the first time listeners, I guess we didn't explain that. But yeah, so we submit our own top 10s and then we kind of do an average of them all where they landed. Corey's very analytic in that. But yeah, so this is my number 3. This is Assault
Speaking of analytic. Assault.
Assault on Precinct 13. So Assault
1979?
on 3. 1973.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
This is before this is before
Yeah,
Halloween.
This is the first John Carpenter film that actually feels like
Or
a
is
John
it
Carpenter
75 actually? It might be 75
think it
and
might
73 was Dark Star. But yeah, it's before Halloween.
film. 76, I bet you.
And this is John Carpenter basically sending up. We were talking about him paying homage. 76 is when it came out.
Yeah.
This is John Carpenter paying homage to his 2 favorite films of all time, which is basically Howard Hawks' Rio Bravo and really just that movie for sure. And Night of the Living Dead. I guess Night of the Living Dead is the other one that he sends up on this one.
See, this movie sort of reminded me of one of your old favorites that not a lot of people would agree with you on. Not Skinamarink, but I Drink Your Blood.
This reminded you of I Drink Your Blood? Why?
I think you like both of those movies for the same reason.
Oh, really? Oh, because of the Night of the Living Dead connection or what?
No, just because it's a whole bunch of people trying to get into a building that are, poor attacking the rich.
There's a genre. Yeah, I could see there's a subgenre type there that you're saying. But
Invasion,
John Carpenter's a huge Howard Hawks fan. Howard Hawks does Rio Bravo, which is basically the bad guy's brother gets arrested and he says, "Give my brother back or I'm going to come in there." And so it's just John Wayne, his friends, and yeah, I'm just explaining it for the listeners though, but John Wayne and his friends in a sheriff's, jailhouse against all the bad guys outside. Classic story, one of John Carpenter's favorite movies of all time. And then there's the Night of the Living Dead thing, where it's just there's tons of people outside, undead. They're battering the
You don't know who you can trust on the inside.
Yes,
but you have to work together.
So he takes his
survive.
2 favorite movies and makes Assault on Precinct 13, which is about this gang leader kills this guy's daughter, and then the guy gets his revenge on the gang leader and kills this gang leader, and then the rest of the gang tries to kill this one guy. The guy runs to a police precinct that is about to be shut down and for help, and it's the ragtag group of just the B squad that's shutting down the precinct basically get trapped inside the precinct with, I don't know, 50, 100 gang members outside. Yeah. I mean, there's just so many of them. And they're trying to get in while the cops are
criminals. They got to work together. There's a couple of really hot babes in there.
There's the fun dynamic there, too, where good guys become bad guys. Well, not so much, but bad guys become good guys, and you're rooting for that. And there's a whole fun dynamic.
The luck that guy would get sick next to a closing down precinct in the worst town in the world. Yeah. And I haven't seen the remake, but I can't imagine that's good like this.
Yeah, it's more action-y. It's not bad. I don't mind it. Ethan Hawke, Lawrence Fishburne's in it. It's pretty decent.
I mean, you would say this movie is,
but this is that 70s
action-y.
Definitely an action movie.
This is action-y too.
It's a dark action.
It's just also cruel. And that's why you like it as well.
It's got that. Well, I do love that 70s exploitation vibe too. Yeah. I think it's a
mean spirit.
No, I don't think it's really mean spirited. I think that this is fun. This is that exploitation vibe that I enjoy, but it's also very actiony. Yeah. The characters are super fun. Actiony, yeah.
Actiony.
Yeah.
It's a word. Scooby-Dooey.
Yeah. Scooby-Dooey can be actiony. I'm an asshole, but Scooby-Dooey we're just going to run with. No, but Napoleon Wilson, the main bad guy that becomes a good guy.
That's really good at fighting and
fucking
talking
awesome.
I mean, he created the mold for the Kurt Russells and the Ice Cubes.
Totally, that wisecracking
Pipers
character. Yep. And then the
he
Austin,
didn't do it as good as the ones that came after him, but he did create the mold.
Yes, and he's that wisecracking bad guy. He's got catchphrases.
Nobody understand why he's the bad guy. You're such a good guy. What are you doing here in prison?
Yeah. Well, and he's set up to be this like notorious killer, but he's also there's something there where maybe he's got charm. He oozes charm. I mean, that one girl, the main girl in the film, sees him for like a second, and she's like, "Man, if I can get the keys to his cell."
Does anybody ever ask him if they thought he was dead? No, he was about to die. Maybe that's it.
I could see that. Austin Stoker as the main cop that's closing that precinct down.
A lot of connections to Ghosts of Mars. This movie and Ghosts of Mars.
Yeah. This is a template that he uses over and over again, and it's great. I mean, you have that a small group of people up against insurmountable odds of bad guys on the outside, but then also you do get Night of the Living Dead vibes where there will be a bad guy that tries to break in through the window of the precinct. They shoot him. Another one just climbs in through the window. So it's just like there's an endless amount of bad guys. Yeah. And it just seems like, how are they ever going to get out of here? It creates that dread. It creates that sense of gravity.
We should kill these poor people as quick as zombies.
Yes. Yeah. And it's really, really, really fun and kind of light, but also it's dark.
Is there a subliminal message?
The catalyst for why this whole thing happens is because they kill an 8-year-old like that. I mean, 8, 9.
I was saving that for an award too.
Oh, okay, sure. And yeah, so we'll talk about that later. But I mean, the whole catalyst is a dark premise to this, but it's a super fun, catchy, gritty action thriller.
Assault on Precinct 13. You've heard of it. You know it exists. If you haven't watched it yet, go back and watch it.
Yeah. If you like...
this is my second time watching it. I watched it when I was younger. I used to have a thing against 70s movies. If it was 70s, I would go into it and watch it because I had to watch it.
And I don't get that.
But now I'm starting to get it a little bit more. It comes with age, comes with maturity.
Yeah.
You'll start liking those 70 movies a little bit more once you get the gray like me and Nate, you know?
Yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. But yeah, no, it's a great movie. And like I said, if you like Rio Bravo or Night of the Living Dead or something like that, you'll see the influences in this. It's just an action version of those movies. So and it's one that really put John Carpenter on the map to do everything that he does moving forward. He does Assault on Precinct 13, blows him up. He gets Halloween, which is his next film.
Nice.
You know,
I do feel like John Carpenter caught his stride in Assault on Precinct 13, and he has stayed on that stride for a very long time.
It's a hell of a second movie. Yeah.
Number 4, Escape from New York. Fresh off a Disney child stardom, John Carpenter fights to hire Kurt Russell instead of...
Oh my God.
Was it John Wayne? No, it was Clint Eastwood.
Among others, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that were going to be casted, and nobody wanted Kurt Russell. But he had just worked on Elvis with John Carpenter, and they said, let's give him this edgy role. We get to see a very tiny, a very short, a very small muscled Kurt Russell with a snake tattoo on his belly. And yeah.
You get a lot of people in this movie.
Yeah.
A lot of people that probably don't mean stuff to more mainstream audiences today, but you have Lee Van Cleef, who was huge in like the Sergio Leone westerns.
Dr. Loomis is the president.
Yeah, right. Donald Pleasance is the president.
The gun-wielding Rambo of a president.
You get Harry Dean Stanton, who is an alien. You get Adrienne Barbeau, who's in this. You get Isaac Hayes.
The guy from All Dogs Go to Heaven as Cabby.
Ernest Borgnine, who was huge in the 70s disaster films and before that, too. So, I mean... Yeah.
No, that blew me away. The All Dogs Go to Heaven voice as the cabbie is such a sweet soul.
That's awesome that's what you
in
know
this
him from.
Evil world. Oh God, where do you know him from?
The Poseidon Adventure from the
Okay.
70s. Yeah, I'm a sucker for those 70s disaster
No,
movies.
he was brilliant in All Dogs Go to Heaven, though.
Mm-hmm.
That voice stuck in my head forever. It's more of a dark action than a horror, but whatever. Dr. Loomis is president. All Dogs Go to Heaven. Barbeau, quick, sweet, easy. She did great.
So this is where I will say that this is her most attractive role.
Yeah, I actually did write that in the notes too, but I wrote it in the other notes too. So
Yeah.
yeah, Barbeau maybe at her cutest. The homemade, what really did it for me in this movie was the homemade plane sets and the cityscapes that they actually set behind the acting. It has this fake Sin City type thing.
Yeah.
That made the movie like a fantasy, never-ending story type thing, but dark and gritty. I think this movie paved the way for like the Sin Cities and the Machetes.
He also did it in Missouri too.
Did he really?
Part of the movie. Yeah, because he said that
Wow.
it was hard for him to film in the city.
Yeah, I could see that.
So when they
Oh
wanted
yeah,
to do,
everything was fake backdrops and
yeah, they went to Missouri.
and how they made the plane see in that yellow Terminator
the
light.
whole premise of the movie is it's futuristic, right? So we turn New York City
futuristic 1997.
1997, yeah. But we turn New York City into a prison, basically.
Yeah.
It's a prison island where we send the worst of the worst to that island. Unfortunately, the president's plane goes down on New York City, and Snake Plissken gets
a criminal soon to be executed by the government.
The worst of the worst. If you're
gets
gonna
offered a pardon.
Yeah, he gets he'll get a pardon, so it's kind of like a fight fire with fire.
But it's
We're
not
gonna
even
send the
really
worst
like an
guy in there.
opportunity to be a pardon.
No.
They also put a bomb in his head.
There is a little
poison
small,
in his veins.
Small. That's the sequel, but there's a small explosive in his spine or something, like spinal cord or whatever. Yeah, it's gonna blow up his brain if he doesn't get the president out of there in time. So it's a race against time, sci-fi action
He
film.
gets a day in this one. In L.A., he only got like 9 hours.
yeah, it was fast acting poison. So Kurt Russell, John Carpenter fights not only Clint Eastwood but also Charles Bronson, who is absolutely huge at this time. I mean,
and
Chuck Norris too. Yeah. Okay.
Chuck
So
Norris would have ruined them movies.
Yeah, but it would have.
Nothing against Chuck Norris, but that would have ruined.
No, but all those guys were too old, and,
Yeah.
and like Charles Bronson's looked like a fucking prune since 1968. So we're talking 81 or something, or 82 when this comes out. Anyway, so he beats out all these people. He fights because he sees the charm of Kurt Russell in there. And fucking Kurt Russell, this is one of his best roles.
Oh, it changed the direction
Snake
of his
Plissken
career for the rest of his life.
Such a memorable character. The eye patch.
We'd have no Death Proof if it wasn't for this movie.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, that's probably his
Big
best
Trouble
role.
Little China with Jim Carrey. Would you have liked that?
Oh my god.
Oh, totally.
What is that? Just the mask in China? Pretty much. That would have been weird.
I don't know who they would have casted, but it wouldn't have been Kurt Russell if it wasn't for this movie.
Yeah, I mean, what an awesome sci-fi movie. Super actiony, not a horror again.
And then the last stand on the bridge was pretty cool. Them running
with the mines and stuff,
and people dying left and right, and they just got to carry on.
And that's the thing is like it's not afraid to kill off its characters.
Before we get into it, one of my favorite characters, not my favorite, but maybe number 2 or number 3. You mentioned him a little bit before in the LA talk, but Romero, the gang leader, that hair, that face, those teeth, you've seen it on t-shirts.
Yeah.
I love that guy. He shouldn't have died.
He dies pretty early on too.
He dies pretty easy. Yeah. He just does something dumb. They could have utilized him a little bit more. But I did think that was cool. And then, like, the streets were named after horror people. Romero was named after George A. Romero. Yeah. True classic. Cheap, but classic and priceless.
Does a lot with little. Great sci-fi,
And I love
post-apocalyptic
the dark
world.
The dark view of like a criminal city. It's gritty. It's cruel. It's great. It's always entertaining every time you watch it.
Yep, it really is one of John Carpenter's best. So that is Escape from New York from 1981 at our number 4.
In our top 3.
Top 3. People are wondering where this is going.
Memoirs of an Invisible Man, number 3.
Fuck that. No.
Just kidding.
No.
They Live.
This was the movie.
We got sick of
That was
Kurt
my
Russell
second
not being big enough, not being tough enough,
Yeah.
not having big enough balls. So we found a little guy named Roddy Piper.
Yeah, what an interesting choice to put him in here. And Roddy
Then put him right
Piper's
next
great.
to Childs.
Yeah, Keith
Broke
David.
construction worker with a nice ass. Man, I remember.
He's got a nice
It makes
ass.
you want to live in the 80s and wear those jeans.
Oh, yeah.
That was a dad bod. That was dad bod heaven.
Yep.
Construction. What were you saying about They Live? First time you ever saw it, you thought, remember me and you got in that argument and I said They Live was definitely better than Big Trouble in Little China?
Oh, and then I watched They
And
Live
these are
the
your
other
two
day.
favorite.
And I can't choose. I can't choose.
It's tough. This is a great movie, and I think that this is one of his most underrated. I still think that there's a lot of people that have not seen this movie
Yeah.
out there, and it is so good. One of my favorite sci-fi movies. Basically, what you have is Roddy Piper is a homeless guy that finds long story short, he finds a pair of sunglasses.
A box of sunglasses.
Box of sunglasses, yeah. But when he puts them on...
Well, he finds a job, and then he finds like an outdoor homeless shelter
Yeah.
with people, and then, he gets
But yeah,
the
long
glasses.
story short, he finds a pair of sunglasses that when he puts them on, he realizes that our world is full of subliminal messages sent by aliens. Obey, consume,
Reproduce.
conform, all these things that are out there in general public.
And all your ads, all your signs, all your stop signs, all your street signs, all your magazines are all just brainwashing every
Subliminal
human
messages, yep.
into keep your head down, watch TV, and ignore the bigger picture.
Yep.
But
then he also sees that pretty much half the people out there are
even
actually
humans.
aliens, are not human beings too, and they're just humans in disguise. And so he freaks out. He
doesn't act like a normal person would go and keep it a secret.
Yeah, no.
He starts picking up guns, assault rifles, wherever he can, shooting up banks and kicking ass
That,
everywhere he fucking goes.
That alleyway scene, I think, will stick with me for like at least 10 years.
I mean, he went on a full assault murder, probably killing a lot of humans as well.
Don't run out of bubble
But
gum.
just out of his fear.
Yeah.
He didn't even have bubble gum when he says that. I always remembered him having bubble gum.
He never had it.
He never had
He
bubble
never
gum.
chews it. I don't
came
think in the
here
entire film.
to kick ass and chew bubble gum.
And
A lot of bubble gum.
then he somehow befriends Keith David.
Well, I think he did already right at the beginning. I think they saw something in each other.
He did, but then he has to beat him into submission
That's
to put
what
on
I'm
the
saying,
sunglasses
like that alleyway
for
scene was
Oh, that's what you were
awful.
talking about. I thought you were talking about when he
for like
first
7 to 8 minutes. He
that-
beats on him.
put on the fucking glasses.
And it's like,
I ain't putting on the fucking
it's
glasses.
exhausting to watch.
You need to get the fuck out of here. This is the best I can do. Here's $40.
He's like,
It
you
is-
crazy homeless person.
It is one of the longest fight scenes
Well, no,
in
and it was
history.
originally supposed to be short, but I think with Roddy's wrestling background,
Mm-hmm.
he was pretty good at this, and they were like, hey, we're going to fucking take this all the way
Well,
out.
and he's an expert, right? But good on Keith David for being able to keep up with
No,
him,
they're
'cause-
both big guys.
Right.
Yeah, they are.
And that's legendary, man. And he'll be known as a tough guy for the rest of his fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing that I learned even from the Roddy Piper episodes, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, is you don't ever fight Roddy Piper.
No, you don't.
So he's got 3 acting credits that I know of.
Mm-hmm.
Hell Goes to Frogtown, They Live, and his appearances as the wrestler in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yep.
And he was so good. Why wouldn't he and more? They put a Hulk Hogan in all those movies.
Well, yeah.
Nothing against Hulk Hogan.
We
I
have to
guess,
get
but-
Suburban Commando with Hulk Hogan.
Or
Like-
Mr. Nanny.
Oh no! Oh my God! But yeah, so then Roddy Piper wears the sunglasses, realizes that we're being infiltrated by aliens, and then decides to take matters into his own hands with shotguns and tries to take out the alien army that's infiltrating
Which is the
Earth.
world, yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
But and unfortunately, this movie has aged very well because I was sitting there taking it so serious. I was like, Corey,
She was
these
talking
are
about
real
all the
issues.
poor stuff.
I was like,
and-
these are real
it
issues
was.
that people are.
No, it's very
it was
true.
then
Yeah.
too,
Put
man.
on the
People didn't care about
sunglasses.
homeless people then, and I mean, I think they do a little bit more now than they did then, but they
Hell no.
still kind of don't.
Well, I think it speaks to how good John Carpenter's writing was on this movie, where it was just,
This was peak, man. This was 88.
yep. And it's
This
dealing with shit that we're still dealing with
Every
today.
single thing.
We're such a consumerist
Yep.
consumerist society. We still have homeless issues. We still have poverty and
And
separation
we still
issues
have
too.
aliens.
Yeah.
Did you see those
And
mummified
aliens are coming
alien
back.
babies?
I did not. What are you talking about? What?
So in New
talking about
Mexico,
that. I
they
just-
actually
I
opened
just
up
saw it
2
on Reddit.
boxes. I think I sent it to you.
No, I just opened up Reddit accidentally.
And it looks it's like 2 mummified aliens in these caskets. and
I
they-
saw something on TikTok about that, and I didn't pay any attention. I
It
just
might
kind
have
of
not
swiped
been
going.
real.
But yeah, I don't know. But okay. So to your point, though, aliens are still
Right.
relevant, right? So this movie has aged very, very well. But it never takes itself
Roddy-
too
Roddy's
seriously.
still alive, right?
I think he's dead.
I think he just died, didn't he? How did I
It doesn't
know
take
that?
itself serious.
It doesn't
so
take
I was
itself
struggling
seriously, yeah.
watching this movie because I
Roddy Piper.
I'm pretty sure he's dead. He died in 2015.
2015.
What?
Yeah.
How come? For why?
Hodgkin, nope. He beat Hodgkin's lymphoma, so good for him. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, he was an old guy.
Died of a heart attack
Oh.
Big guy.
at 61. Yeah, a lot of those wrestlers don't live long. They put their bodies through some horrendous shit. They don't. What are you laughing about? Are you
She doesn't
just
know anything about wrestling.
Why do you-
Don't even let
why
her
is she-
talk about this.
Why do you? The thought of wrestlers
No.
dying just
Can't even
hilarious
wrestle.
to you?
She can't even
You're
wrestle
like-
good. She couldn't even win a fight.
What's going on here?
I could.
She couldn't even beat Brian in a fight that night.
Could we? Could we just go back to why you're laughing about wrestlers dying at earlier?
Just the way you said it.
They
Oh, he's
don't.
got a couple other movies. He was in a short called Portal to Hell. He was in Jungle.
Yeah, everyone's been in
Brown.
a short film. Am I right? Am I right?
Well, I've only been in full length films.
Oh, really? Oh, excuse me, all over. But anyway, so They Live is a great sci-fi concept, also handled in the most fun way possible. It
Best
doesn't
fight-
take itself too
Best
seriously.
fight in cinema history. I agree with that
It's
statement.
super campy. There's a lot.
The music is all jazzy and like, ba-bam, ba-bam,
Yep.
and like
Oh,
Mr.
yes.
Flubjob, like this dude's about to have. The music is telling you about how bad of a day this dude's about to have.
I was
Yep.
obsessed with
It's
the
got like an
soundtrack.
old school clumsy detective mixed with a fucking
Yeah.
clumsy person, strong satire. The redhead with the blue eyes kind of reminded me of like that Hellraiser chick.
Meg Foster.
I thought she
Yeah.
was gonna be super evil, which she kind of was, but not super evil.
Shoot.
I love them bringing Childs back. The kills at the end were a little weird, but whatever. Crazy funny. Maybe the funniest movie, this or Big Trouble in Little China or Escape from LA.
This
but
is my favorite of his
very
campy
funny.
movies.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
you nailed it.
Yeah, this is great stuff. The fact that you can sit down and have an absolute blast with it and then still go like, I see what he's trying to get at though. Like that's
Right,
some
yeah.
good points.
Yeah.
Yeah, super
And
fun.
the soundtrack's so good.
And the aliens look awesome
They
too.
do.
I really love the
And aliens don't look like that in
Very
any
original
other
idea. Mhm.
movie. Those
Yeah.
are the only aliens that look like that.
Scully.
Great movie. All right, so that
Oh,
is
nice.
They Live from 1988 at our number 3.
And number 2.
We did
once
it again.
2 times in a row. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Halloween.
I can't believe we put this at number 2 twice, but we have to. We have to here. I'm sorry it doesn't beat Dawn of the Dead for me on the last episode.
Last time, and it is losing to our number one soon. But before we get to our number one, if you want to hear more about Halloween, check out last week's whatever episode we had, episode 16.
Mm-hmm.
But Halloween is coming up. How great it is to have Halloween twice in a row. Great seasonal thing. Created the slasher genre to be what it is today.
Absolutely. Arguably one of John Carpenter's, if not his best film. I think there's one better than that. Obviously, we do. Because we do have one more to get to. But if anyone out there is saying, how dare you not put Halloween at number one, I get it. This is one of the best horror movies ever made. One of the scariest,
Definitely,
one of the most
when you
simple.
say John Carpenter, I think of this one first.
Yes, I do
once
too.
Once you really think about it, you realize that there is one that
there is one that edges it out, but Halloween is one of the best horror movies ever made, as far as I'm concerned.
Turned Jamie Lee Curtis into a star, made Don Pleasance known to a younger generation.
Launched another 12 movies on top of it, and I'm sure they're not done.
Are bad, and they're going to keep on doing that.
Yep.
One of the
12 movies, 5 different
timelines. We want,
timelines.
despite is that Michael Myers is in the Mount Rushmore of horror,
for sure.
Slasher icons, and yeah.
And honestly, watching Halloween, I watch it every year around the Halloween time. I usually watch it on the day of Halloween, October 31st. But for those that don't know,
like, what day is that, Nick?
Are you just thinking about wrestlers dying again? Is that why you're laughing over that? But
show some respect to Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
Renata. Show some respect to
But no, I
Renata.
usually watch it on Halloween, and I still think it's fucking scary. I mean, the fact that he creates a world where it's a very simple movie, it's a very simple slasher, but Michael Myers could be anywhere, in your closet, in your fucking shadows, wherever. Yeah. He creates the boogeyman that they call him that in the movie.
You keep on saying that I don't see him as a boogeyman.
He's not in this one.
The boogeyman is under your bed and in your closet. Fucking Michael Myers is a dope ass dude with a fucking Halloween mask on.
Behind a bush.
He's a dope ass dude. Okay, but still, I mean, he's iconic. He deserves a status in this movie.
Shatner.
This movie is a must watch.
Did we talk about how the mask is actually a blank William Shatner mask from Star Trek?
Yeah, I feel like everyone knows that though, right? I mean, by at this point, but yeah, it's spray painted. It's a spray painted William Shatner mask that they widen the holes around the eyes.
No money for that. For becoming the most iconic mask.
Oh, fuck him. The Shat got so much money from Star Trek, though. He's still getting money.
Could get more. He deserves more.
This is William Shatner.
You wanted me to do John Carpenter impressions, but you got William Shatner.
Yeah, we didn't get to any impressions tonight.
The one who knows the face. I don't know.
Yours is more like William Shatner in Troll 2.
He was in Troll 2?
No, he wasn't. That's what it feels like.
What were the reviews on Halloween?
Not rave reviews. Yeah, this was
one of the only John Carpenter movies that they didn't hate on.
No, I wouldn't say that. They liked a lot of his movies up until The Thing, and then he's got hit or miss success after that. But Halloween across the board, people loved it. They thought it was brilliant. They thought it was the next Psycho.
Exorcist. Yeah. Psycho, Exorcist, Halloween were the big ones.
Yep. And it still chills people today. And look, if you say you're a horror fan and you haven't seen Halloween, you're not a horror fan. I'm saying that right now. But you've seen it.
She watched it 2 weeks ago for the first time.
Well, congratulations.
Woohoo!
Congratulations. It's hard not to
now she could just see Nightmare on Elm Street.
Movie.
Well, Josie too.
Josie's right there.
You guys should get together and have a spa day. Watch them all.
That's what we do for our spa day.
Oh yeah.
I do it. I do it. Well, okay,
not
but
get massages and drink wine. No.
But we've talked about this movie at length, and so has every other horror fan out there that ever had a podcast
or an
opinion.
Go to number one.
So number 2, Halloween, 2 episodes in a row. Number 1,
why don't you start out with those bad reviews?
Number 1, though, is
what
John Carpenter's The Thing. And this movie is...
Which is funny because in Halloween, the kids were watching the thing from Another World.
The Howard Hawks
Like
one. Yep.
he almost already knew he was going to remake it.
Yep. Well, again, what we said about him is he just takes movies he loves and then just takes his own spin on this.
He knows about homage.
Completely original spin, though, on the Thing, where he takes...
Well, same story, but he used a different part of the story.
Yeah, but the whole, like, body morphing and things like that, I mean, it's fantastic. It's basically about a bunch of dudes in a research station in Antarctica that come across these...
Dudes and dogs.
Dudes and dogs, yeah, come across these Swedes that are trying to kill this dog.
The opening scene were a whole bunch of...
Yep.
I mean, were they Swedes or
they were Swedish people, and
what did McCready think they were?
They were Swedes. Yep.
But what did the other guy think?
They thought that they went stir crazy and were hunting this dog. But
he didn't think they were Swedish. She called them something else.
I thought it was Swedes. I don't know.
Because they were Swedes, but
Norwegians or something like that. Yeah.
But they're trying to kill a dog.
They're trying to kill a dog, and then
driving around a helicopter shooting a dog, and they're like, "What the fuck is these guys doing?"
It causes some chaos, so they end up actually killing the Swedes and then taking the dog in. And the dog is not a dog. It happens to be an alien.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, which this movie's from 1982, so get with it, right?
It's a molecule.
It's now 41 years old. But the dog happens to be an alien that can replicate itself as humans.
Is it ever proven that it's an alien?
It's
definitely an alien, yeah, because they find the ship.
It's literally a molecule, a single molecule that can
that can replicate its DNA of whatever its hosts are.
Crazy.
And it is a serious threat, and it actually starts taking over and replicating people one by one until all the main characters do not know who's human, who's alien, and some of the best special effects to date in any horror movies are in this movie.
Well,
41 years
later. It's
later.
The scariest thing in the world.
It is.
How far did you actually get into it?
Only like 30 minutes.
Oh shit! So you haven't even seen anything then?
No.
Oh my god! So you got to go watch this movie because this is nuts.
It's been the movie.
So you haven't even seen the super effects.
It's been the movie on like the top of my list forever. And I've been waiting to watch it and I was like, this is it. But there's so much going on, I haven't had time.
Oh, you have to watch it and tell me.
To the audiobook.
It's a great winter movie.
Oh my god, yeah, I do watch this every winter too. It's like it's
January,
so you feel isolated with all the cast.
January
too.
10th, we'll call the Thing Day.
I love it. You feel isolated with the cast on the research base. It's so filled with paranoid because you don't know who's who anymore. And sorry, I'm spoiling some of it with you.
That's fine.
But the special effects, if you've only gotten 30 minutes in, then you haven't seen shit. Yeah. It is some of the best, grossest special effects that you'll ever see.
It's not that gross.
It is gross. It is gross.
It's not that. You saw the guy with the hands,
you
right?
texted me and you were like, "Are you repulsed?"
No, I said,
like,
"Are you
why would I be
engrossed?"
repulsed?
Where did you get to? Like, where
I said,
where
"Are
was
you
the point?
engrossed in the film?" Not like, "Is it gross?" Are you totally into it and you can't stop watching it because you didn't text me back? And I was like, "You must be engrossed."
Oh no, I was.
So what was the
laundry.
last thing you watched?
They were the girl scientist was like.
The girl scientist?
Oh, you're
the
watching the
thing.
2011 one then.
No.
There's not a single girl in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought there was.
Oh no!
Maybe
if you're watching a girl, you're watching.
Maybe I'm mixing it up with the audiobook.
That's the problem with the prequel. It's actually a prequel that came out in 2011.
Name.
Yeah. No, I know.
There's no girl in the movie, dude.
Yeah, there's no girls. It's all guys. All guys in it.
Dogs and guys.
But anyway, so getting back to it.
Let me say what I want to say. This movie is John Carpenter's best movie, not because of the story, not because of the cast, not because of the great shots, not because of the money that he had to make the movie. It is simply based on the fact that the effects are so fucking good. I actually believe that out of all of the Kurt Russell movies, sorry, and then you're trying to fix it and I pulled it up for me. Out of all the Kurt Russell roles that John Carpenter has, Scott McCready is the least interesting.
Okay. Really?
I
Okay.
think so. Well,
'Cause I
maybe
love
not Elvis because I don't watch Elvis.
I love McCready in this movie.
Really, you think McCready's better than Pliskin?
No.
You think McCready's better than
I think he's smarter than
fucking
Jack Burton? Oh, yeah. Definitely smarter than Jack Burton. Jack Burton
Burton's
fails
your
at
least
everything.
favorite. McCready's my least favorite.
No, Jack Burton fails at everything that he does up until the end of the movie.
Yeah, but he's charismatic.
Yeah, but so is McCready.
You think so?
I think so. The hat that he flies a helicopter in is good enough for me.
I actually identify.
There's no reason why he has to wear that
I actually
hat.
think Child's out cools him.
Child's pretty fucking cool, yeah.
And to be honest with you, first time I watched this, which was probably 12 years ago, I'm guessing. I was a little bit late to this one too.
Oh, really?
But it was about 12 years ago, probably. I was probably like 25. 28, yeah, 27, something, in my 20s.
Okay.
I thought McCready was an alien from the fucking beginning.
Oh,
From
really?
the second he said his light was on in his room.
Yeah. Well, and that's the best.
I was like,
That's the best part about it is you don't know who's who. Even at the end of this movie, you still don't know who's who.
and like for a guy that's just the pilot that has no order, he sure is pretty bossy.
Yeah, he
Just
is
because
he's an
best-looking
informal
guy
leader.
in the movie doesn't mean he's the coolest.
No, he's an informal leader for sure. Yeah. It's this is John Carpenter's scariest movie, I think.
No.
Dude, I think the thing is, think about that.
You were watching the remake.
Yeah, but still the
Yeah,
concept
so
of it,
what?
though,
I'm
is just
saying
terrifying.
The concept is, yeah.
The fact that we're sitting here and one of us could be the thing, definitely Josie, but it could be
No, it's you.
could be the
dude.
thing.
You are the thing because you're trying to control it and make you're causing distrust between us. I'm tying you to the couch. You're acting all McCready, man.
I got some time.
I suppose you want to handle the blood
Maybe.
when we do the test.
Oh, I will. Yeah, I will definitely handle.
I suppose
the
you
blood.
want to handle the blood, and you can maybe mix things up, and you can,
Oh,
you can cause a distraction,
oh my God.
and mix the bloods up and the vials. And
This
the
is
thing.
such a thing. This is exactly what happens in the thing where we all start not trusting each other on
Yeah,
this
well,
podcast
Oh,
anymore.
That is what I was
She
gonna
doesn't
say.
even know if she watched the right movie. You are trying to pin
I'm
everybody
also
against your
listening
wife.
to a weird
This
audio
is
book.
fucked up. All right.
No,
Yeah.
But I will say, though, a very common theme throughout all of his movies I've noticed is like trust issues.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some major trust issues.
Well, in this one, especially
I've got
because
some
you can't
major
trust
trust
anyone in this movie, including the people that you're rooting
You
for.
can barely trust anybody in this room.
I don't
this podcast.
because I don't know if one of you or your face is
Like,
going to split
honestly,
open.
I've been wondering all night, what the fuck are you reading on your phone?
See,
am I
it's Josie. Yeah, I told you Josie would be the
Oh,
first
I'm
one.
just on Reddit.
Yeah, trying to figure out how to spread the fucking
How to get
more people over
did
here.
you notice that when they were alone upstairs, it took a little bit longer than normal?
Yeah, I did. Oh my God, you're also the thing.
What were we doing?
We got to burn them.
Eating chocolate.
Oh, yeah, we were. What were you guys doing outside?
Wine and chocolate.
I
We were
love that.
blowing
I
each
love
other.
that we just turned this entire.
Hey, I'll be honest with you right now. We were not doing an alien shit. We were
I
doing
think
sex
Corey's
stuff.
the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Corey's the one.
I mean,
You can't fake this personality, okay? You can't. If they took my molecules, they couldn't fake this lisp. You can't fake this voice.
I love
The
that.
thing can.
I know I'm real. Listen. Oh, and that also that other speech he does where he's like, listen, I know I'm not one of those things. And you guys haven't killed me right now.
Yeah.
So I know not all of you guys are those things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if all of you were.
So we're
the
going to
thing.
do a test.
Yep. Yeah, it's so great.
And they're all tied to the couch. We should have.
Which is one of the greatest scenes ever.
I'd
is
rather
when they're-
not spend the rest of my life tied to this fucking couch. I'd rather.
I love that guy. I love that entire scene. That is one of the most tense scenes that he ever.
Oh, and then the guy
ever
that
wrote.
they lock in the other room, and he's like, "I'm better now, and I'd like to come inside."
Oh, Blair.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm done trying to kill everybody,
Watch
and I'd
Clark.
like, I'd like to come inside now. No, I'm sorry that you. I think you saw the wrong one though.
I mean, I didn't get far at all.
Okay, yeah, and you don't want to watch. Well, you could, I guess, watch that.
I mean, watch it for
like,
fun later, but don't
But it might actually
ruin
ruin the effect of the original.
Well, I paused it because I was exhausted, and I was like, I'm not gonna watch this right now.
Yeah,
You're obviously not engrossed.
You can't say it's John Carpenter remaking The Thing from Another World because it's got nothing to do with The Thing from Another World other than people in Antarctica found an alien.
From the same original story.
He took the very loose template of it and did his own thing of it, and the whole alien, how it mimics people, how you can't trust anyone, and then,
how similar. So you can't say that it's the remake of The Thing from Another World, but you can say that it's a remake of the stuff.
No, you can't, because absolutely not.
Because this movie was made before the stuff.
This is the best practical special effects of any movie out there. I'm saying this right now. Name one that's better than the practical special effects in this.
I'm thinking.
So The Thing from Another World, is that so? Okay,
it's like 1956 or 58 or whatever.
So the audiobook, Who Goes There?
Yeah.
John Carpenter took inspo from that?
Nope, he took it from The Thing from Another World.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was a huge Howard Hawks fan, and Howard Hawks directed that movie.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
No, the thing has nothing to do with the stuff. I was just trying to confuse you more.
But this is the best special effects in cinema. Practical special effects.
If I remember to make that note and come back, I might have a better answer for you.
And then the special effects guy that works on this, I think it's Rob Bottin doing it.
Yeah.
He's like 21. He's 21 doing this.
Have something to do with that too?
I don't know if he worked on this, but the guy that's doing these special effects is so fucking young, and he got, I can't remember if he got pulled from the Howling or something like that.
And they just knew to make everything a little wet.
It's really wet. It's slimy. It's gross. When they're cutting into the burnt up bodies and that kind of like weird morphed dog, human, all that shit. Like, it looks so so goopy. It's so gross. But then the surprising special effects, which I don't even want to talk about because A, I want our listeners to see it for the first time, and then B,
Victoria's literally in the room, and we have to let her watch this movie.
Victoria needs to watch the... Yeah.
We could put a sack over her head.
The doctor scene.
And tie her to a couch or something.
The doctor scene, the testing scene, the stuff like that.
Wait.
What?
You're not going to tie me to a couch, put a sack over me.
I'm pretty sure.
We should test her blood. Wait.
Because she's talking about all this crazy stuff. Like, because she messaged me the other night and said, "Oh my God, this opens with a dog killing. Why do you hate it?" So I feel like she was watching the right thing. And then she says, "Girl," and she says this, and she says this.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my God. Yeah.
Like, they might both be, or I might be the only one that's not a thing.
Well, I know I'm not the thing.
You're being awfully unauthentic about this observation right now.
I'm just going to say, I am the thing. I'm just going to admit it.
That's exactly what the thing would say, though.
What are you guys going to do?
Yeah.
What are you guys going to do?
That's, you're something.
Yeah. But this is the fun of the whole movie, though, is that you can't trust anyone. And as a viewer, you are right there with the characters.
Can we talk about
throughout the whole movie?
The dynamic at the end?
Sure. What dynamic? Between the final two characters?
Are both of them the thing? Is the guy... And also, is that bottle of liquor full of kerosene or brandy?
Oh, I think
because a lot of people say that it was full of kerosene. He hands it to Childs. He drinks it, pretends it's normal liquor. And at that moment, McCready knows that he's a thing. And he goes, "Let's just sit here and wait and find out who freezes to death."
Well, there's an official answer.
There is.
There is an official answer on this. Do you know what it is? Oh, okay.
The Childs was...
There is an official answer. So it's open to interpretation.
Is it official or is it you?
No, there's an official answer.
Okay, well, that's what I want to know.
It's open to interpretation, right? So I don't think either one of them are. I think that they're going to freeze to death, and that's it.
And they didn't get along, and they're just like, I guess I'm dying with you, bud.
I think they won, and maybe that's me being optimistic, right? You could read it that they're both aliens, but then they would probably know. I would think.
Yeah, they would probably have a different...
Or you could read it like any one of them are aliens. you know, and then it is the thing, and you could read
I know
it
there's
anyway.
more evidence showing that Childs is the thing.
The real
because he wasn't even present during
the real answer though came from Dean Cundy, the guy that was the director of photography in a lot of Carpenter's early works. So he did a thing in the movie, I guess, where
he was the thing in the movie.
No. He did a bit. I got to be careful with this because you keep fucking with me on this. He did a bit in the movie where he would shine a light in the people's eyes that weren't the thing.
Yeah.
And then the people that were the thing, there would be no light in their pupils. Mm-hmm. And so it's just a little hint, and he would do that on purpose. And so apparently, when you watch that, because camp's on fire and all this shit, right? There's a lot of reflection. In McCready's eyes, you can definitely see that the fire is reflecting in there. In Child's eyes, there's no reflection. So that's Dean Cundy's way of saying he's actually the alien.
What the fuck does a guy named Dean Cundy know?
Well, I only filmed the entire thing. But I mean, yeah, what an asshole.
He's a real Cundy.
Wow. Wow.
What a dirty Cundy. But no, so
That's a bad.
Man, I shouldn't say that.
but no, that was his take on it.
That's pretty legit, though.
It is.
It sounds.
It's also
I mean,
like
if
Child's
I were to look at the facts, because I watched the end, I think 3 times when I watched it, trying to really look at their mannerisms. And everything points to Childs being the thing.
Well, Childs goes
and
missing
McCready
for a
kinda
period of
saying,
time.
like, I'm so fucking tired, man. I don't even fucking care. There's nothing we can do. But also, you got to listen to what they say. They're like, what do you want to do? Well, they both know they're going to die.
Yeah.
Let's just sit here and find out.
Yeah.
That almost makes it sound like they're both. And they're like, let's freeze to death and wait for these fucking rescue people.
Well, which
to
is
come.
what the thing would do, because it was buried in ice, and it's like, hey, someone will thaw me out, and then I'll just go infect them and shit, you know? So it's like...
And you would think if they weren't the kid, they would also, first of all, want to kill themselves, so they wouldn't slowly freeze to death. Or B, if they had any speculation that the other person was a thing, the only reason that they're dying for is to kill them. So
well, and
it almost seems like they're both.
At the very end, Childs goes missing, you know? But at the same time, McCready's the main character, so why would the movie focus on Childs? You know, it's got to focus...
Right.
Like, at the very end, you got to focus on McCready, so who gives a fuck what Childs doing, too? You can argue that. You can also argue that Childs is not looking at the fire like McCready is,
Right.
so he wouldn't have reflection in his eyes. So, whatever. I mean, that's the quote-unquote official answer from that Dirty Cundy, but... But
You're a menace.
But I prefer to think that they actually won. But
That's how you would like a happy ending.
Well, I mean they're not making it out of there. But
That's so
the thing
spirited,
is,
though. I mean, wouldn't it be more mean spirited if they were both aliens?
well, no, I don't need a mean spirited movie. I like just to have a mean spirited movie. I actually got some shit on that one. I think. For mean spirited.
I was like, explain why mean spirited is a good thing. And you're like, you know.
If it fits the movie, but no, I think
I
at this
do
point,
get it. There's good vibes and there's bad vibes, and bad vibes in art isn't always a bad thing. I get what you're saying. I was just stinking on you from that party that we had at my house, and I was like, he's mean, he's a menace, and you were like, God damn it, I am. God damn it, I am.
I know what I am.
God damn it, I am. I'm into this. I'm a bad guy. And now you're the thing.
Yeah, now I'm the thing, and
put on the fucking glasses and let's find out.
Survival of the fittest.
There we go. So yeah, that is our top 10. The Thing at number 1. Oh man, I feel
from the
bad.
top to the bottom, or
Top to the bottom to
here.
the top.
Before we do this, I know there's a lot of people out there that have a favorite John Carpenter film that we didn't talk about.
Yeah,
If The Ward is your favorite film,
go fuck yourself.
yeah.
Sorry.
If Pro-Life Masters of Horror was your favorite John Carpenter's, sorry. Cigarette Burns with Daryl Dixon didn't make it.
Yep.
Village of the Damned was surprisingly did not make it. He's not that surprised. It's got the old Superman and it's got Ali Sheedy.
Now I think you're the alien.
Yeah.
Because you said
They just
surprisingly
said
with
that
that movie.
movie's good. Memoirs of an Invisible Man and an Invisible Man Chevy Chase movie did not make the cut. Elvis did not make the cut. John Carpenter's first film, Dark Star, did not make the cut. John Carpenter's other 1978 film, Someone's Watching Me, which we covered in our last episode, did not make the list.
TV movie, yep.
And
It's a good one.
that's all I think I missed. Yeah, so
Yeah,
if
that
those
sounds
are your
about right.
favorite ones, sorry about that. Just the way the cookie crumbles.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you recap our top 15?
Our top 15. So at number 15 would be Body Bags. 14, Starman. 13, Ghost of Mars. 12, Vampires. John Carpenter's Vampires, excuse me. 11, Escape from L.A. 10, In the Mouth of Madness. 9, Christine. 8, The Fog. 7, Prince of Darkness. 6, Big Trouble in Little China. 5, Assault on Precinct 13. 4, Escape from New York. 3, They Live. 2, yet again, Halloween. And number 1, the best John Carpenter movie of all time,
The Thing.
The Thing.
The only one I kind of disagree with is Assault on Precinct 13.
Really?
Well, I don't think a lot of people are going to be shocked by that.
Well, that's my fault. I'll take that one, but I hope it encourages
Love the
people to
shit out of
watch
that,
it, and then people are gonna be like, you know
And
what?
they're gonna pull a Victoria and accidentally watch the Ethan Hawke one. Babe, it's okay. It's all right. All right. Awards.
Awards.
John Carpenter's best title. What do you got?
Big Trouble in Little China.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's kind of fun.
It is. It's long.
Big Trouble, Little China.
Big Trouble in Little China. I'd put Dark Star just because that movie sounds like it's going to be so good.
And
Dark Star. What a selfish son of a bitch to take that title. Now nothing can be called Dark Star.
oh, you could do that.
Yeah.
How many movies are called Halloween in the franchise of Halloween?
All right. Best art in a John Carpenter film.
Escape from New York. I love that head of the Statue of Liberty and everyone's shooting at each other. It's like got that the old school
Comic
Star
book
Wars
vibe.
Yeah.
Star Wars. I wrote The Fog because there was some alternates that were very cool that made the movie look very.
Oh, so
appealing.
yeah. So when I think of the fog, it's that
You think
door
of the
that she's
door,
trying
yeah.
to.
But
yeah,
then there's also the Ghost Pirates in the Fog.
yeah.
And there's also
That's a pretty cool one.
There's some actual really good ones, and I thought a lot of the promotion for that film was good. I feel like a lot of the reason why people are underwhelmed by that movie is because the art is so well.
I do think the Halloween poster needs more credit though than it actually gets, because yes, it's the pumpkin face, but if you look
Their
at it,
alternates
it's
are
the
very
hand.
good too. Yeah,
Yeah,
actually, yeah.
But the hand holding the knife as that took me a lot longer
You said
to realize
ooh
that.
about something art department.
Oh, about the best art.
Yeah,
I like They Live a lot.
They Live's pretty great. Yeah. Even the Thing's iconic too, but it's really just that person with
it's just a text, man.
It's just
no.
That's so iconic in the
There's
Thing.
the person standing with all the light coming out of their face, so you don't
Yeah,
know.
but the only thing I ever see is the text,
yeah,
and I actually feel like the art is a little bit misleading for the film
yeah, I
But-
can see that.
How?
because there's. Watch the movie and then tell me that's not fucking misleading, right?
But he's just a person.
Jesus.
It's just a
Getting
person.
devil's advocated by somebody that doesn't even know that there's no goddamn light coming out of their fucking eyes. All right. Best sound. This one's a hard one because, the same guy kind of did a lot of them. I re-listened to him on the way to re-assault it. And here's the way I took this because I couldn't really decide. If I was going to turn one of the themes into a rap instrumental and do a song over it,
Oh,
give me Assault on
Interesting.
Precinct 13.
I love that. Yeah,
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
yeah.
It's got this weird thing, and I remember I was listening to it, and I was like freestyling to it, and I was like, somebody make that new rap beat for me. But I also really like The
Yeah.
Fog, and we gave it to Halloween last.
Yeah, I still give it to Halloween. It's just I feel bad that we put it at number 2 again. So I think I said that in the last episode, but that's the most iconic score of all horror.
All right, most underrated.
I went with Pro-Life from Masters of Horror.
See,
Season
I see
2.
Overlooked because I didn't even know that existed until we did this list, and I had to find that.
I didn't either. I've always heard about cigarette burns from him, and I didn't think that was that great. But Pro-Life there was something to that one.
It's funny that you say that, and I'm going to jump over there before I give you my underrated. My overrated is cigarette burns.
Okay.
Everybody told me, and then I told a couple of strangers that weren't you, and I was like, I think I like Pro-Life better than cigarette burns, and people looked at me and they said, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
I was there when you did that.
Somebody did that to me?
Yeah.
I don't think cigarette burns is that great.
He went to, he borrowed you, he was going to borrow you the movie.
My buddy Noel.
Yeah, he was like, I got this
think
movie.
cigarette burns is better, and he goes, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" My buddy Noel.
Yeah, he was going to borrow you Pro-Life, and then you were like...
He did. I still have it. I have a copy of it, and he borrowed me. He borrowed me Visitor Q. This is the guy I got.
Oh, okay.
And he wouldn't let me borrow Visitor Q, and then he was like, "You have a week to watch Visitor Q." It's been
and I know where you live.
Day.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
It's been a week and a day.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy,
on him. Shout out to him.
He's gonna be sitting on your couch when you come home.
I did underrated. I did Prince of Darkness.
Oh.
Because I feel like it's never in the conversation of the top 5, and I think
that's a good one.
Is just as good to be in there. I think more. I mean, I feel like Alice Cooper made it look bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he's not that big of a part. Everyone talks about Alice Cooper there, but he's watching it this time. I'm like, really? He's
the
barely
old Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
Anyways, worst movie.
Well, hold on. My overrated was In the Mouth of Madness.
Yeah.
Actually, it's just I don't get all the love that some people have for that. I think it's
obsessed.
Okay.
All those David Lynch fans.
Yeah. Well.
Worst John Carpenter movie.
The Ward.
Ranked your about. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. That's just
boring.
boring.
And it's not even because I don't give a fuck what happened to Johnny Depp. Okay, I mean I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, I don't care about Amber Heard.
But I'm saying like Aquaman's finally coming out and they cut her parts down to like 8 minutes. She wasn't the reason why this movie sucked. The reason why this movie sucked is it's another girl asylum movie without the exploitation of the fucking 80s and 70s when you have a girl asylum movie.
It was really boring.
It sucked. And the
from
camera work was cheap.
From somebody like John Carpenter, it's like, how did you...
I don't think he did it. I think they were like, can we put your name on one more movie?
How much money do I get?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sure.
And he is like that, too. He's kind of a curmudgeon.
No, when he does all those interviews on everything, because he's always like an interview guy.
Yeah.
He never looks straight at the camera. He's always looking away like he's got something fucking better to do.
He's watching basketball or some shit like that.
Yeah. Anyway,
it's the only thing he cares about is basketball and video games.
This one, I wonder if we're not gonna agree on this one. The coolest character, John Carpenter,
Snake Plissken.
Really?
I have a fun fact about him.
Okay.
Well, let's decide who's right first, because I have Nada, Roddy Piper from They Live.
That's pretty cool.
Who's cooler?
Snake Plissken.
Well,
I literally feel like Nada's an improved version of fucking Snake Plissken if he didn't get arrested and sent to the future. Did they not just like not hire Kurt Russell? Could have very well been They Live. He could have been Nada.
He could have
very easily, but they were like, you know what? I want to go for the gusto. I want to take it one notch higher, and I want to cast Roddy Piper as Nada and write him as the same. They wrote Nada as Kurt Russell.
Yeah, I could see that.
I don't know. What do you girls think? Who's cooler, Roddy Piper and They Live, or Kurt Russell as Snake Plissken? And
I mean, he's got a snake tattoo and he wears an eye patch
on his belly button. That's not fucking cool. He jacks up his pants like girls jack up their leggings in TikTok videos.
Yeah, but
come on.
He's got snakeskin leather pants though.
That's true.
That's not doing anything for you?
I don't know, man. I'm still saying Nada.
Okay.
But,
all right.
Snake was actually based off of a true.
I heard he was dead.
Character.
Yeah, I heard he was dead.
I
honestly thought he'd be taller too.
Yeah.
No,
Nice.
in the first movie, every time
Everyone
they're like,
thinks
"Hey, are
he's
you
dead."
Snake Plissken? I thought you were dead."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Snake
Get that
Plissken." I
alive.
said, "Nah, he's dead." And that's I don't know. I thought he was dead.
No, I think John Carpenter went to high school with somebody named Snake Plissken who had a snake tattoo.
He went what?
Yeah,
Really?
She's making things up.
No,
She's
I'm
a
not.
thing.
Look
She's
it
a
up.
thing, and she's making things up.
Okay.
All right. Monster or killer?
Yeah, it's the Thing. It's got to be the Thing.
I didn't pick
It's the Thing or the Michael Myers.
No, it's eyeball, floating monster, and werewolf sewer monster from Big Trouble in Little China. They were both so cool.
You're just trying to pick something that is unusual.
No, dude.
How are you not picking the Thing?
I would. Okay, if they asked me, hey, you're going to go on a fantasy adventure and you can either bring the two monsters from Big Trouble in Little China or that you can bring the Thing. I'm bringing the two monsters.
Fuck it, I'm bringing the stuff.
I'm bringing the
stuff.
But I mean, I knew that seems like the obvious pick. But I really believe those two monsters made that movie really cool, and they should have gotten more screen time.
Yeah.
And I really wanted that Jack Burton sequel with him and his werewolf buddy. All right. Crush. John Carpenter Crush. Mine. Laurie Zimmer from Assault on Precinct 13.
Ooh, that was a good one. That was my second.
Was
yeah,
insatiable.
Yeah, no, she's a good looking woman.
She live or die?
She lives.
She lives. Yeah.
Yeah, she just gets shot in the arm. Mine is AJ Langer as Utopia from Escape from LA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I love
she was in a bunch of other stuff too, but yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
The president's daughter.
And
he wanted her dead.
Yep.
Fucking shitty president.
Oh yeah.
Final girl.
You're not going to be happy with this one.
Let's say it at the same time.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Laurie Strode. But which Jamie Lee?
That's why I wrote Jamie Lee, because she did it in 2 movies.
True.
And you convinced me last time, so I went with you.
Okay.
I was going to give it to Gracie fucking Big Trouble in Little China.
Gracie Law.
Gracie Lau.
Gracie Lau.
Because she was my backup crush and she was my backup final girl, but
yeah, she's a good one, but it's got to be Laurie Strode.
Not an award winner.
Yeah.
I went with you. I knew you were going to do it. Whatever.
Nice. Thank you.
Best kill.
The shock paddle scene of the doctors in the Thing.
Me too.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. That whole
Franklin,
sequence.
this is going to be a fun one. Okay, Franklin. I'll say mine right away.
Okay.
Daniel Baldwin.
Oh,
my
wow.
least favorite fucking character in all of them.
Okay.
I mean, are you going to go with the guy from Pro Life, the Sons of Anarchy guy?
Nope. Jeff Bridges from Starman.
He did die. No, he didn't die.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Daniel Baldwin,
he
becomes a vampire, but he doesn't die.
Yeah, he drives away at the end.
Fucking buddy's like, hey, go run off with that girl that you punch in the face all the time. Hey, how many times? I've been a vampire for 2 days lying to you. Ain't killed you yet. And he goes, well, that's why I'll give you fucking 8 hours. I don't know. I hated Daniel Baldwin in that movie. He was abusive. He was unfunny. He was uninteresting. He was out of shape. He was a bad friend. He was a liar.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Franklin, I mean, yeah. Starman really fucking
Best
annoying.
opening scene.
I went with vampires when they went into, yeah. What's the best opening scene?
Well, I was going to do the fog, the storytelling, but I went Halloween with the little child murder babysitter.
Yeah, that's pretty iconic.
Sex.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Gave to Halloween.
The only real good thing about vampires is that opening scene, though, where they're just like, you finally get that vampire
I
hunting
actually
action.
thought when the vampire opens the door and the vampire slices Sons of Anarchy didn't have.
Yeah, that was cool.
I almost put that as best kill.
Yeah,
but I knew that Thing was way superior. End scene. What was your favorite send off?
Halloween.
Really?
Shoots him 6 times, falls off, disappears, and then you hear him breathing everywhere. It's just, it's for the same reason that you put the opening scene. Yeah. It's that iconic status. Yeah.
I actually put Big Trouble in Little China with the werewolf in the back of the semi. That excited me so much, and I was like, yes. And then when and then I read about it and kind of realized that this werewolf was bonded to Jack Burton, and it just.
Oh, I never even got that. Oh, yeah.
Because he was bonded to that bad guy, and the way that works in that type of lore is if you kill the master, then they're beasts that are bonded to them.
Interesting.
The sewer monster is now. That's why Jack Burton's going to eventually realize that he has these fucking monsters
Interesting.
at his disposal. I believe the eyeball monster would be there too if it's not dead.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
All right. If you could remake any movie, which one would it be?
Memoirs of an Invisible Man.
You think they could do that better, or is it just a beaten to death idea? You just want to play Chevy Chase's
I
character.
think what I like
and
about
get with
this,
Daryl Hannah.
She's good looking in that movie. I think what really worked in that movie were the special effects and the idea. I think what didn't work was the pacing. Chevy Chase.
Yeah, he was a bad cast.
He was a bad cast. He wanted to play.
I mean, he was hot at that moment.
He wanted to play it seriously, but
Chevy Chase did good in Big Trouble or Nothing But Trouble.
Well, yeah, but that's a fucking wacky movie.
He's nailed some parts, dude. Like Caddyshack.
The problem with this movie is he comes in wanting to be a serious lead, and John Carpenter wanted to have fun and have some comedy.
Man. Yeah,
and Chevy Chase just like shot it down.
He's like, this is my movie now.
Yeah, and it's just this weird. That movie's a tonal mess.
They should have got Tony Danza from Creepshow, the guy that got buried from Cheers. What? Not Tony Danza. Ted Danson.
Ted Danson. Yep.
Yeah. He would have been better.
Thank you for not saying Ted Danza like you did that one episode.
It's hard for
Creepshow wasn't.
Hard for me. Most savage scene in a John Carpenter movie, and I'll say this. I was saving this. It was when the guy was talking on the phone. He sent his daughter to go get ice cream.
Yes, this is mine too.
And the kid gets the ice cream and goes away because you knew something bad was going to happen.
Yep.
And then she turns around to go,
"That's not vanilla.
That's not vanilla." And then, dude, point blank shoots a little girl holding ice cream in the face in slow motion, watch her drop to the ground. Dude, my fucking soul skipped.
Yeah. It's great.
That was your savage scene too?
That was mine too.
Fucking A.
Where he just blows away the kid. And like he's going to kill that ice cream vendor. And when she just pops up and he just casually.
Yeah.
So
there was
casually.
No thought
just
about killing
shoots her right in the chest.
Like
right
a dog in a 70s horror film.
Yeah. And then he goes back to killing the ice cream vendor, and it's just like, yeah, that's nuts.
All right, I'm not gonna do what John Carpenter taught me because I couldn't think of very many good things, but I do have a little quick game for you. Ooh. It's a would you rather John Carpenter scenario.
Okay.
Would you, if you were given the opportunity to do one or the other, would you rather escape from New York or Los Angeles?
New York. There was less weird shit going on there. I feel like there's, at the best case scenario, I escape LA with a lot of plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Like everyone had it there.
Would you rather go on a road trip trapped inside of Christine or in a car next to Starman?
Oh, I'm going to see, I'll bond with Christine.
She'll be
and then we could kill people together. But if I got to take a long road trip with fucking Starman, I have to explain everything
but
to him?
Could, if you die, his super nad will bring you back to life.
Yeah, he could dry hump me back to life again. I guess that's pretty cool.
I honestly think, Starman would be worse. That was a grueling road trip. What's that mean?
The fact that...
What's that word mean?
That's the thing.
What's that word mean?
It's great in movie time, but when you're driving for 18 hours with this guy...
Could you imagine? Why do we have to stop for gas? I don't shoot you in the face? Why? What's gas? No, and what else does he say? Oh, I have to go to the bathroom. What? What bathroom?
No.
I have empty feeling inside of me.
Yeah.
Put gas in mouth with food, sir. Oh my God. Shoot me in the head.
God.
Would you rather work at that gas station in the beginning of Body Bags?
Okay.
Or at the abortion clinic in Pro-Life?
I'm going to go gas station.
You'd rather work at the gas station.
Yeah, for sure. What, I just have Wes Craven hitting on me? Trying to get me to drink bourbon in his car, which I would leave for.
I'm going. I'm going with you, man. I'm going to get out of this bulletproof case and follow the psycho. He was very good. Wes Craven.
Yeah.
That's Wes Craven. She was like, oh, he's so creepy. And I was like, dude, that's like every guy I know.
That's like me.
If she would have just left with Wes Craven, none of that bad shit would have happened.
That's
anyways.
true. Yep.
Would you rather be a Ghost of Mars killer hunter or be a vampire hunter with James Woods? Would you rather go with Ice Cube to go kill the Ghost of Mars?
Okay, that's
or would
different.
you rather go with James Wood to kill those vampires?
Oh, I'm going Ghost of Mars. Because no one survives if you're teamed up with James Woods.
Yeah.
First of all, you got to put up with his shit until you get
He's
killed.
just as dangerous as goddamn vampires.
He really is.
He's so fucking aggressive.
Yep.
Can't read what I wrote right there. Would you rather have... Oh, this is... would you rather have a balding problem or have to work at the fucking gas station? I didn't realize I used that one twice.
Yeah, that balding problem is bad. Gas station.
Yeah.
Gas station again.
That gas station wouldn't be that bad for me as a guy. Would you rather be invaded by the Obey aliens or ghost pirates?
Oh, Obey aliens. I just got to buy shit and watch TV.
Yeah,
I'm good with
that's my
that.
life already.
Yeah, right.
It's my life already.
Okay, I got one for you. What's the best Barbeau? You got Sophie from Someone's Watching Me, Stevie Wayne from The Fog, Maggie from Escape from New York, or the computer voice from The Thing.
Oh yeah, she was the computer voice. I think I'm gonna Escape from New York.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, she's
Maggie with the good breasts.
I mean, she was kind of. Can I say cunty?
Cundy.
Cundy.
Yeah,
She
she was a little cundy.
But
She's a
she
little
was
cundy.
the most attractive, and she turns around and kind of becomes
Yeah, she was good in that one.
solid.
See, give me that Stevie Wayne all day. I'll listen to her radio station.
Yeah. Okay.
But I want to tour the lighthouse.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So sounds. I want to hear Jamie Lee Curtis ask that guy if he's weird, and I want him to the way he says, "Yes, I am." That was just an iconic quote for
Are
me.
you weird? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah. Oh, it worked big time.
Listen, I never hitchhiked before. Are you weird?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am weird.
You are weird.
Yes.
You're weird, thank God.
I want to hear some part of the conversation that the two guys at the end of the thing to try to figure out which one is the thing, which one is not.
Okay.
Fire's got the temperature up all over the camp. Won't last long, though.
Neither will we.
How will we make it?
Maybe we should.
If you're worried about me,
If we've got any surprises for each other, I don't think we're in much shape to do anything about it.
well, what do we do?
Why don't we just wait here for a little while? See what happens.
I want to hear awkward Carpenter introing one of his fucking things so everybody can hear how fucking weird that was and see if they agree with us on how.
Oh, God. Yeah.
The wannabe crypt keeper.
Ah, good evening. I was just taking a little break. It's been a busy night. Lots of new arrivals. I call them the arriving departed. Well, back to work. Ah, what the hell. One more for the road. Just a dash. Adds a little spine. Long life. Oh, better. Ah, the doctor will see you now.
And I
weird.
also want to hear Wes Craven and Body Bags say his creepiest line. I don't know, whatever.
College girl, huh? Yeah, well, I never got to go to college myself, you know. Yeah, I got some bourbon out in the car. Maybe I can get you to come out of that booth. Maybe I'll see you around.
I want to hear how great the punches and kicks in the They Live fight were.
I don't want to fight you. Come on. I don't want to fight you. Stop it. No. Fuck. You dirty motherfucker.
And I want to hear Romero. You call the cops, he dies. You send in people, he dies.
Sure.
You know, I loved his voice. He was perfect.
You touch me, he dies. If you're not in the air on 30 seconds, he dies. If you come back in, he dies. "20 seconds.
I'm ready to talk.
19. 18.
What do you want?
17. 16.
Let's go. Let's go.
The true creep that I could find in the John Carpenter list was Kirby, Norman Reedus, and Cigarette Burns. Owned a theater.
Yeah.
Was on the search for great horror things.
Collector.
Kirby is a true horror creep.
I like that.
And we have... I wouldn't send it to you because it's such a bad picture, but here's my concept.
I love it.
Isn't that bad? And then I still want to get...
Is that the girl in the bed on the right?
No, that's
from
you
Prince.
as an obey alien.
Oh, okay. I could see that too. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
But yeah,
hard to see in black and white, but yeah, that's good.
The head's got to be upside down.
And you're
then I
Romeo?
want the eyeball monster, and I want I want the beach ball with feet from Dark Star on here.
Yeah, sure.
And then the fog everywhere.
Yeah, that's great.
It's not that great. This is the worst one I've drawn. You can look at it close if you want.
I don't.
And she's supposed to be Gracie Law in the middle there.
I can see the headdress and everything. Yeah,
what's going on?
Oh yeah, I definitely look like the alien.
So
That's awesome.
Victoria's going to improve upon that. Fine, great deal.
Good concept art. We should share some of the. Do you ever put that up on our Instagram page?
No, I don't know.
Or just our
People would
concept.
laugh at me. One day we'll release it as a short
I love it.
bonus book. My crappy pencils. But we have Horror Tarot, and I'm actually excited to hear what the cards have to say about this one. I've been waiting to hear this so that we could either rip it apart into shreds or be the... I will say, if it's awful, I will not be surprised at all. But if it's good,
yeah,
after how many times they promised that this one's going to be good, and it has been trash, and how this gets the super good Halloween spooky season release, the end of September horror release, is Saw 10.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always one better one right before Halloween, but this is a big release date for a year.
When does the new
26th of
Yeah,
September.
I know Saw 10, but the
October 13th or 7th, I forget. Pet Cemetery comes out the 6th.
Pet Cemetery is the 6th. Yep. So that would be our next one, huh?
And then Exorcist comes out. Is it the 25th or is it before the 15th or what?
I think it's the 23rd. I want to say,
but Pet Cemetery Bloodlines is not a theatrical release, and we've been trying to kick it to theatrical release. Although maybe we'll do a bonus one next week where we'll do Bloodlines and Exorcist.
Actually, I see October 6th for The Exorcist. Yeah.
Yeah. So
they moved that up because of the T Swift movie being in theaters.
Shut up.
I shit you not. Yeah. They released it the 15th, I think it's going to be, or 14th or whatever.
I mean, I like T Swift, but who gives a fuck about her movie? Shouldn't that go straight to Max?
That's the thing is like
shouldn't that go straight to Disney
You're
Plus?
going to go to the theater to watch a 3-hour concert on whatever. I don't get it.
Let's do it. Let's make a party. Let's get all the horror creeps nights. Let's rent out our own theater. Let's wear something sexy, something sparkle, something thin.
see The Exorcist and Taylor Swift?
Yeah, we'll call it.
What do they call that? Extra
the
Swift?
Swift. Yeah,
Extra
the
Swift.
Swift. Yeah. What's Extra Swift?
Okay.
Victoria, you ready?
Victoria.
Yes, sorry.
No. You're good. So we are doing what the fuck movie? We've talked about
Saw.
Saw 10.
Saw
X.
Saw X.
I couldn't remember if it was
Fuck this. I don't know
what it's called, but Saw X. Okay, so I pulled 3 cards. The first one was the
Disappointment.
The Sun.
Oh, Shining Bright franchise.
I don't know if we've ever had this card before. For
Sun's a good
I
card, bro.
I think we have.
Really?
Yeah. So basically, like, I interpreted this card as like, so this movie has clearly, I mean, there's a lot of Saw fans. So I feel
there are
like
some people that are obsessed with Saw and still think that some of those other
There's a
ones are good.
lot, and I don't get it.
This franchise has such a large fandom. I feel
does.
like this
That's the
movie
Sun.
is
Sorry,
going
it's the
to
Sun.
be successful regardless of like, if it's good or bad.
Yeah,
Like,
everyone has. I
yeah.
mean, everyone. This is the 10th movie.
There's a
but
reason why they make one every 2 years or every year.
they were doing it every year for a while, and then
Now
they would
it's every
drop
2
it at
years.
Halloween, and it's pure gold. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Sun.
Okay.
And then the second card I pulled is the 2 of Cups, and I hate getting this card when I do tarot.
'Cause you get it
movie
every week?
predictions. No, I hardly get this card.
We always get a cup, though.
Oh yeah, well, cups are common, but the 2 of Cups is like one of those cards where it's like it doesn't give you it's like a win-win situation. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like this movie will just bring people together.
Saw
And-
10 will?
Yes, like there'll be connection.
I mean, it'll
there'll
bring
be-
Jigsaw back and the girl. What's her name?
Yeah, is this a prequel movie? Right?
I think it's going back into spaces.
Time travel?
No, like, you know how like they had the movies and they were like, what happened in between 2 and 3? Now we're gonna go into
No.
Well,
The entire
people back to
franchise
life.
does that. It twists in on itself. All the fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the third card I pulled is the Hierophant. And I don't know how else to interpret this card other than like,
What is the word again? I've never heard this
Hierophant.
word before. A Hierophant.
It's a warrior, right?
so he's a religious figure that stands between the high priestess and
Yeah, he protects. Yeah, he's like the religious soldier. Yeah.
All right.
So I feel like though that this movie they were either hesitant or not willing to go out on a huge limb.
Never have been willing to do that.
I feel like
They've never done that.
Keep in mind, I have not seen more than
Well, they tried to
3
with
Saw
Spiral, I
movies.
guess,
Good for you.
Yeah, you're one of the lucky ones.
They're too much for me sometimes. But
After the third one, they're fucking awful.
Oh, but their kills are so inventive.
No, they're not.
Whatever.
I
Jesus
feel like
Christ.
they're not gonna have any innovative ideas. It's
gonna be another
and
dud.
they might try to make it similar to
1, 2, and 3.
a movie that they already knew was really successful.
Wow. They were all kind of successful, but 1, 2, and 3 actually made sense.
1, 2, and 3 made
Like
sense.
they kind
Yeah.
of, I think they're gonna kind of stick to the more successful movies with this one, like the theme.
Sounds like a bunch of false promises like I have time. I'm not falling for it. I still haven't actually watched Spiral.
I have. I mean,
They said it would be different.
It was Chris Rock.
Chris Rock was
It
in
was
it.
Chris Rock in
He
a
said
Saw
it would be
movie.
different, and it wasn't that different.
It wasn't different.
He said it was going to be totally different.
So I don't know if this movie's gonna be good or bad,
This
but
movie's
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be
ass.
successful, and it's
You're
gonna.
right. You're right on that one. Yeah.
I'm going to be so pissed I go see it in the theater.
There's a lot of hype about this already. People are like, can't
Yeah.
wait till Saw X comes
Well,
out.
yeah,
Have you seen it?
They're
Looks
finally
so
going to get it
fucking
right.
good.
They done 7 ones.
Yeah.
They were kind of rough. This time is going to be different.
This is easily going to be
It's
better
number
than
10.
5 through 8.
It's
Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Okay.
Is
well,
there even a plot or a storyline with those movies?
there is.
like characters, repetitive.
There is
characters?
quite a bit more than there should be.
Every
And it-
cop that tries to catch a Jigsaw becomes
yeah,
Jigsaw.
yeah.
And every person that survives the trap is now addicted to the lifestyle and becomes Jigsaw.
There'll be a cult
and
of Jigsaw.
and
or-
all the
yeah.
people that die are not appreciating their life. and they actually like Jigsaw. And Jigsaw died from cancer every movie.
Yeah.
What?
Well, he did. Didn't he have like brain
And
cancer?
sometimes they go
like
back
that?
to when he's a teenager and they just put a 67-year-old guy with a backwards hat on and say that's all good. No, he's only 18 right there. Look, his hat's on backwards.
Yeah, I don't know. There is surprisingly, to answer your question, there's surprisingly a large amount of story in that no one cares about at this point. No one cares
so
about.
much going on. All right, you wanted to do this, so now you do it. Let me hear your best The Thing impression. Character from The Thing.
Oh, shit. Okay, so we're doing impressions?
Yeah.
No? Okay, do you have one?
I'm going to try, but you're going to go first.
The Thing impression. All right, what's a good line
How
from
do you
this?
sound like your best molecule sound?
I already did that
just,
tied to the couch one, so I'm good on this one.
Yeah, well, that's...
Now you got to do a Creedy one.
So, okay.
Or something.
It's getting late now.
Oh, when he's doing this thing.
We're all very tired.
All right.
I don't know.
All right. No, we hear you do this all the time. Do it again. Mr. Loomis.
I saw a child with a blank, emotionless face and the blackest eyes. The devil's eyes.
Okay, pretty good, pretty good.
Okay.
I'll do my Michael Myers impression.
Yeah, I can't do. He was doing very well last night.
Oh, he's got poked in the eye of the hanger. All right.
We make jack-o'-lanterns now.
Roddy Piper trying to get dude to put on the glasses or something.
Oh man! So
I already did the bubblegum one.
That's
so.
that's tough. Okay, so
All right.
yeah, you keep taking all the great lines.
I did them earlier on the show.
All right, and you're like, dance monkey, dance. All right, so he's okay. So he's arguing. So put on the glasses. No way, motherfucker.
Pretty good.
I don't know.
I already kind of did Romero from Escape from New York, so let me hear Adrienne Barbeau. Or no, do the cabbie.
Oh, shit. I don't know, but he does get excited a lot.
Snake Plissken in my cab?
Yeah. Snake Plissken in my cab?
I thought you were dead.
Yeah, that's really tough. That's really tough.
Assault on Precinct 13. You got to know a good quote.
Oh, yeah. So what do you got? Well, this one's easy, but like, got to smoke? Or
he did always ask.
Yeah, he would always ask that
And
one.
everybody's like, nope. Nobody has a smoke.
Oh man, there's some good ones in that, but I can't remember anything other than "Gotta Smoke." But
all right, Wang talking about his girlfriend with green eyes.
Come on. All right.
Should
all
I
right.
make Victoria do an impression for Big Trouble in Little China?
Yes, do that one. Yeah,
She
what's
has
your number
the
one?
prettiest girl. She had green eyes. Jack, or I'll take you back to my apartment. I got the money. I don't got that kind of money. He doesn't sound like that. Doesn't sound like Mickey Mouse. What about that bad guy that I can't ever remember his name?
Lopan.
Lopan. Can you do a Lopan? Or when he was
my
the
God.
old guy talking to... When he came in as the crusty old guy?
No, he's a voice actor, I feel like, for a lot of other movies. I don't know.
All right. Forget it. That's fine.
Oh man, yeah.
Prince of Darkness, Loomis as a priest.
I saw the devil with a blank, pale, emotionless face.
No, I need scientists.
And scientist eyes. Yeah.
There's nothing from The Fog. Christina's nothing from there. James Woods and Vampires.
Oh yeah, my God. Well, I just got to swear a
When
bunch.
he's like beating the shit out of the priest, when he's like, it's really an honor to be, what you do is amazing, killing evil, and then he just stops the car and says, all right, and he fucking
Crosses don't do shit. You show them a cross, they'll take it from you and shove it up your fucking ass.
There you go.
Something like that. I don't know.
All right, you already did one earlier, kind of, but Jeff Bridges' Bird Star Man.
I gave you a baby.
Yeah, that's perfect. You got that one down. Yeah. Good job, man. Good job.
That was ridiculous.
So next episode, we will be back. And what I did is I kind of crunched some numbers and I figured out all the episodes we did on years. And I actually made this thing called a year spread. And the longest we've went between 2 years was between 2010 and 2022. There was 11 years in there. And I did a little roll and a little guess. And we went with 2016.
No.
And
some modern horror.
Yeah.
At least from what we know.
Yeah. 2016, gearing up for Halloween. And I know that there's a Halloween or two. Maybe nothing that great. But we're going to do 2016, and we'll be back shortly with that one. Thank you, Nate, once again, for letting us come to your house.
Yeah.
Locking all those pets and those things. Thank you, Erica, for writing us in a very well thought out thing.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Hopefully we understood it right. Emily.
Glad to hear you back on the mend.
Yeah. And that was awesome. That meant a lot to us. That made us feel really cool. So thank you for that.
Yeah. Also, send us your address, too, so we can send you a little Saboteur Creeps care package, too.
Yeah. And shout outs to Anthony and Jacoby and Rad and everybody. We're hoping to see you guys at Crypticon or at the Sleep Token concert. I think we're all going to be seeing you guys soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully get that out before we do that. Josie, thanks for not saying that much today.
No problem.
And Victoria, you get your butt on watching The Thing, okay?
Oh, my God, yeah.
We're going to get you pretty bad for that.
You need to be tied to a couch to watch The Thing.
We tie you to a couch to make you watch The Thing. Anyways,
after this movie's done, I'd appreciate it if I didn't spend all winter tied to this fucking couch.
Yeah. All right, ta-ta. Can you say ta-ta? That's weird.
Both of you have been worse behavior.
What?
So.
Yeah, Nate, you're a mess, buddy. I'll tell you what. When I first met you guys as a couple, I thought Josie was the wild one, but I've learned.
It's got that secret wild.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, look at that air sign. And then it was like, ugh. You'd have thought he was a fire sign.
Not even. Not at all.
Yeah. I didn't take my eyes off of him when he was at my house. I thought he had a lighter in his hand.
Oh, grow up.
That's rich.
That's probably actually a good thing, though. I know. I just, I'm a little.
I'm a menace.
I'm a little menace. I like to drink and start shit. Yeah.
You are an instigator. That's for
I am such an instigator.
Yeah. And it's funny because it's so, like, it's not obvious either. Like, people are like...
It's funny because of the shirt he usually wears when he is the worst menace. It's the nicest shirt.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like...
I'm the meanest guy.
I'm going to slowly ruin your life. But let me put on this button up first.
Try to look it.
It's always the guy with the nicest shirt you got to watch out for.
Jack Burton and the Pork Chop Express, and I'm talking to whoever's listening out there. Like I told my last wife, I says, honey, I never drive faster than I can see. Besides that, it's all in the reflexes. You just listen to the old Pork Chop Express and take his advice on a dark and stormy night, all right? When some wild-eyed 8-foot-tall maniac grabs your neck, taps the back of your favorite head up against a barroom wall, and he looks you crooked in the eye, and he asks you if you've paid your dues, Well, you just stare that big sucker right back in the eye, and you remember what old Jack Burton always says at a time like that. Have you paid your dues, Jack? Yes, sir, the check is in the mail.